What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Philly didn't win. That's all that mattered to me.
I gotta look at this phone, my G. I gotta look at the phone.
Philly fans, they don't know how to act.
I can't be looking over here.
Down the runway, player.
I can't do that. I can't do it. You gotta wait for the interface.
I got you.
Told you, man. Y'all got to put a fucking picture in front of the camera. I mean, in front of the camera. Something to look at.
Kind of fucked up. What's that? I'm a savage. Oh my God, I love me. Yes, sir.
Feels good to be home.
Goddamn.
Home base.
Woo! Hey yo, salute, my friend, salute, my friend. To all my brothers on my show, salute.
Cheers.
Okay.
Sheesh.
What's that moving?
I think that's Dak.
That's your phone, bro?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, I was fighting. I was definitely fighting with the phone.
What, you pinched your nuts or something? What the fuck was that noise, Saga?
Is that pinch and roll? Pinch and roll.
Nah, man, out of the blue, nah.
That was the fumbles.
Look, the charger cord fell out the phone. I was like, oh no.
Why am I doing it? I'm doing it. I'm looking here, not looking at. Fuck me. All right, let me stop doing it. All right, cool.
We are the Dank Dads. Welcome.
I just got to
Welcome.
talking shit about that.
Welcome. We are the Dank Dads. Salute to all you out there.
Jeffrey.
We appreciate you guys tuning
Wow.
in. It feels good to be home. We recorded some dope shit. We recorded some dope shit last week at the Super Bowl. At the Tolbert's house. We let all the homies hop on the mic and pretty much do whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
We got some funny shit.
Oh, it was solid. This shit was cool.
I cannot wait to chop this up and show it to everybody.
We got a lot of cool shit on there. A lot of dumb shit and a lot of cool shit and a lot of funny ass reels. We might make one of our friends viral.
Hey,
we don't know.
Shit, okay.
We don't know.
Hey, listen, if you've never seen Drugs Gone Wrong.
Damn, you don't need to see. You don't need to do that, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, listen. Hey, I am so glad for the dads to be back home.
Yep. Back at the fort in the lab.
So we have a lot going on in sports right now, right? And so I have recruited some of my guys, and I brought Jason on a while ago, and I got my guy William Brad Stacker. So these are two gentlemen that I thoroughly respect, right? These are two gentlemen that have a wide range of knowledge of sports in general. But these guys are also dads. These are good men. These are guys that put their feet on the ground every morning and attack the day to serve their families. And I respect the dog shit out of these homeboys right here. You understand me?
Yeah, salute to that, though.
Salute.
I mean, that's the criteria to be a Dank Dad. So.
And my guy Jason Smith, me and him have stood back to back. Listen, we've been on the battlefield together for real, and there's no doubt about that. On and off the field. Me and that man right there. And like I said, he is one person that no matter what he does, I other than affect my children, I could never.
Oh, nah.
I let him out of my life. I love him. That's my boy. We've been to war together several fucking times.
I mean, just alone the creating your own fucking highlight tape and sending it off to Michigan, that's just dope.
Yeah, this nigga is my guy. And so for my guy William Breadstacker is a real nigga. You understand? This guy has no fear. He will step in the trenches anywhere to handle his business. This guy does high-level security in Washington, D.C. for the networks and the whole nine. And a guy like that, that's a real serious brother right there. So salute to my brother William Breadstacker, 100%. Let's get it busy.
Appreciate you boys for coming on.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, man. Bro. Hey, man, thanks for having me on here, man.
What? Let's go.
Let me get this out the way real quick.
Crazy,
Can I get this out the way?
Where we going?
I just want to take a time to salute all the people in our circle, my circle, right? We got a lot of people doing a lot of shit. And I think it's kind of cool that you surround yourself with people like this, right? Like my brother-in-law, finalist for the an award this last week, Heroes with a Heart, right? Big ass community event. The Sparks governor, deputies, like police chiefs, and hella big ass people there.
Mayor Sparks.
Yeah, Mayor Sparks. So he was a finalist with that. We got my boy Gurpreet just bought a motel in Ashland, Oregon.
Come on, put that motel. If you ain't got friends with a goddamn motel, you ain't winning.
Timbers Motel in Ashland, Oregon.
Oh, Timbers, right? Get up in there.
It's just fresh. He's already shown me a little tour.
Take your side piece up in Timbers.
Oh, it's a nice little joint. And
take your side piece. It's a luxury side piece spot.
That's just off the chain.
It's a luxury side piece spot. Take him up in there.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to go visit. He's like 2 weeks in deep for that shit.
I know he left here, left his comfortable home, and went up there and got on the motherfucking grind, him and his wife. And I'm going to tell you what, they about to get some money out there, man. Salute to them, bro.
In 2-3 years, he's going to have 2 of them. Okay? That's what's dope. And then I got another homie all the way out in Apple Valley, Cali. He's got a little, the #1 Mediterranean.
There's no little. I don't like that. He ain't got no little nothing. He has. We can't do that to each other, bro. That's the problem,
but that's not what I'm thinking when I say that.
I know, but listen, somehow we beat that into our psyche to say that shit. I see you got your little car. No. Ain't little about it, bro.
You're right. It's big. Dream it's the #1 Mediterranean food in Apple Valley, Southern California. Yeah. You're right. It ain't little. It's big.
We gotta change our minds with that shit. They somehow has got into us. We all say that. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do it too. But we have to big up whatever it is because every step. There are people that go to work every day, don't give a fuck, give 30 years to a fucking system and will fucking die. You give them 30 years, they'll give you old back. Anybody trying to get out of that fucking system is a winner.
You're right. Mr. Kebab, Apple Valley. Go check that shit out.
Let's eat it.
Southern California, this shit's dope. #1 Mediterranean spot.
Bring your tongue. To get a little spicy.
All right. Floor is yours, buddy.
Hey, listen, let's get right into NFL. How much time we got in here so far?
How much time?
Yeah. How long been it? That's all I need. That's what I need to know, baby.
Hey, NFL. So the Chiefs, did that surprise you guys with the Chiefs winning that game? I mean, that's.
Is that what you gonna jump? Hold on. Wait a minute. You gonna jump right into that part?
Because that's what the most recent NFL shit is, right? Get a chance to recap that real quick.
Okay, everybody. Stack go. What do you think? Super Bowl.
I don't want to be on a conspiracy theorist, but come on, man.
Go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
The game's rigged, man.
That's why I called on you first, because I knew you were going to say something.
Hey, look.
Always entertain one of those.
The game is definitely rigged, man. Come on, man.
It was a little sus.
It is.
A little sus.
Hey, look.
Okay.
We've been saying
Hold up. Hold it right there. Stack, hold it. Jason, go.
I mean, it was definitely entertaining, right? Like, and I really think they wanted to keep that entertaining aspect going the whole ride. But the ending with the field goal shit, I don't know. I'd have rather they go into overtime. You know what I'm saying? Or at least ended differently than that. I don't know.
Are you cool with that corner coming out and saying, "Hey, no, I held him. It was the right call"? He came out and said that.
I mean, it ain't like nothing.
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at you, motherfucker.
Ain't like nothing gonna happen, right?
Because the only reason I'm saying this is because I'm looking at you because this is not anything we haven't already said to each other.
Right. So if that same exact play happens on that same drive, but on the very first play on their half of the field, are we having this conversation right now?
No.
Say it again.
If that same play, that penalty happened on first down
earlier in the drive.
Yeah, that same drive though, the same drive.
Right.
That first, when they're on their own 30, are we having the same conversation? I don't know, but it's the timing of it sucks. I wish they kind of let them play it out right. Like it was a good ass game already.
Right.
And I wish that they would just let them fucking finish. And it did look like that ball was uncatchable. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
In the game on that shit.
Whatever.
That was third down too. That was third down.
Conspiracy theory that wrote the Eagles out. I'm okay with that. Like
okay, fair enough. As a Commanders fan, okay, that makes sense. And you know what's funny though is
I'm with him on that. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, plus Philly fans are rude, man. They rude as shit, man. Philly fans, man.
They're some of the worst.
So losers.
That was the first stadium. That was the first stadium to have a jail in the joint.
Wow.
Like they threw glass bottles.
I heard that, yeah.
Because how glass bottles at Santa Claus.
Hey, Jason, I feel like we learned that fact at the same time.
That's funny.
That fun fact at the same time. All right, pause. Go. Super Bowl.
What's funny, if you want to kind of stay on that conspiracy theory shit, is that stadium is State Farm Stadium. And the number one spokesman for State Farm is Patrick Mahomes. So did State Farm just make a motherfucking payday or what? I don't know what you call it, but I mean, timing is something. I don't know. It was a good ass game. I'm glad we got a good game. I don't think you can ever count out Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. They're underdogs. How do you pass up that bet if you're a betting person? I don't know. They've shown you time and time again. We got a LeBron in the flesh right here with Patrick Mahomes.
Oh no, I do not. I don't.
And that Super Bowl parade was sick.
I agree.
That Super Bowl parade was fun. They always have a lot of fun with that shit.
I mean, listen, it was corny as shit, but
I guess. But they were having a good fucking time. I bet you they didn't think that shit was corny when they were walking around.
There's no Super Bowl parade doper than that Tom Brady shit. Them motherfuckers throwing that trophy across them boats. That was some fly shit. Tom Brady was fucked up when that motherfucking boat out. Hey, Tom Brady said, "I want to let the whole world know that I deserve to get fucked up like this, where I can't walk."
They carried him, yeah.
They carried him.
Was dope.
Fucking rock star to the end, Tom Brady, bro.
No parade can hang with that. You're right.
Ever. Listen, they're tossing it
across
the water into the boat. Gronkowski's in the other boat. He's tossing the trophy.
One of the cool things is like I like to judge a Super Bowl parade from like the pictures they get from up high, and that shit was just the whole bay was just covered with boats, people on land.
You ain't never gonna see no shit like that ever again, bro.
Cool.
Let's go.
The Bucks sure as hell ain't. They're not gonna see nothing like that in a hot minute, bro. Better savor that shit.
Listen, ain't never happened for you motherfuckers ever again. Okay? It's over. Mike Evans, you better bail. Anyway, let's get back to the business. So, what do I have next here? Let's get into. Can we talk Lamar right now, guys? Listen, is this disrespectful or what? Because I'm hearing that he's asking for $230 million, $200 guaranteed. What have you heard? You heard the same around there?
Yeah, I heard the Ravens and him are $100 million off of each other.
What? On what? The guaranteed?
I don't know. It didn't say. It just said $100 million off of each other. Oh no, I'm good.
What?
That's to me
$100 million.
That's an undone deal. Like you're gone.
$100 million. Oh,
and there's a little bit of trickle.
What would it?
I don't know.
What did he say?
I was before you guys let you go into that the informed to start preparing if Lamar is not going to be there. Should he stay? I'm asking him.
Hell no.
What?
Stay?
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
You guys can't.
Nope, it's chopping up when you speak.
What about this? You hear that?
Hear that? A little bit.
Hello?
All right, it's good now.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, now it is.
Wow.
It just got weird for a second.
I do not know. All right. Well, anyway, should Lamar Jackson stay? We can just edit that shit out. We are live, but we'll edit that shit out.
Anyway, so let's go.
Yeah, should Lamar stay in Baltimore?
What do you think, Zach?
So, all right, first off, we're gonna talk about Lamar. I go back to last time we was talking about what my top 5.
Not the infamous top 5.
The top 5, that's right. He had Tony Romo. In that thing. Remember?
Now we talking about we're gonna talk about Lamar right now, man. We're gonna talk about Lamar. Man, all right. So first of all, I think he made low ball. So I got he can go Falcons, Lions. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. I'd love to have him with the Commanders. I'd love to have that man. And the Raiders. So that's my that's why I think he should go. You know, the Raiders, they can give him basically like a 50 over 5 and still have what 170 mil.
Well, hey, let me ask you this real quick. What happens if the Ravens offer him a real legit offer? Does he take it, or is that bridge burned?
I mean, it depends on what the offer is. I mean, now you can't match it. You gotta step it up some more because it's already,
okay.
Yeah.
So let's say they offer him the highest offer then.
Can I ask a quick question on this real fast? Hey, Stack, what was that original number you said? That first number you said before he started talking. What was that original number? What were you talking about?
Oh, so if he with the Ravens, with the Raiders, they can offer him about 50, like on an average 50, like 50 mil. They can offer him that and still
over how long? Over how many years?
5, over 5, and still have like
that's what I wanted to know. Okay.
And still have like 170 mil left over to play with.
And that's in LA in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they got rid of Carr's contract, so that helped free up some money.
Okay. All right. So
but they got Jacobs they gotta sign if they want to keep him.
Yeah, well, he just said they got 170 million to fuck around with, so they got a room to do a little bit of. And
yeah, he signed for.
Oh my God. Okay, Jason, what's up?
No, I mean, I'm kind of with Stack. You know what I'm saying? The money is out west, but I don't want to ruin another quarterback's life. But it's like. I wouldn't mind him coming to the Commanders. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know how that shit go, man.
It's your own the Commanders.
Do it to him, but that we need him.
I think Commanders are sticking with him.
Yeah, nah, man. Like. Fucking a hinky? What the fuck am I gonna do with a hinky, dog? Like, come on, man.
I think the players like him, though. I think his teammates like him.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Oh,
they can like him as a water boy or fucking selling T-shirts or some shit, man.
Damn. Well, I mean, I think his time with the Ravens is done.
I do. Hey, so you think he's done, Stack? You think he's done?
Yeah. I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go.
All right, Jason, you?
No, I definitely think it's time to go. Especially
I feel like
since
it's
they're
total.
like when you off by 100 million, like that's
Yeah.
like already that's pretty much written in the stars.
Do
Like,
you
oh,
guys
okay,
think? Do you guys think that him not having an agent representing himself has a factor in it at all?
I mean, I think it's good
Yeah.
for him. You know what I'm saying? Because
Nah,
that's gonna be his
Let
bread.
me say this. Do you think that we are at this place where these men don't want to fucking talk to his mom? You know what I'm saying? But these guys are like, man, you send your fucking mom in here to talk. They feel disrespected because that's just the dumb fucking world that we live in. Where a mom can't be a manager.
well, I don't think it's.
I do. I think it's a lot of that. I think that this guy has relied on this. And they have no choice. They don't want to deal with. They could deal with this one. To make.
Oh, you chopped up again.
Good. Jay.
Huh?
Hello.
See, that's what happened when y'all fucking get fancy and go somewhere else and shit.
We didn't change nothing. Fuck.
Back.
I can hear you, but you choppy.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Sound like somebody sending Morse code while y'all fucking trying to talk and shit.
Boy.
As long as it ain't somebody, as long as somebody ain't telling me the Germans are coming, dog, I don't know what to do.
Hey, are we back or what? Can you hear me good?
Hello.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
Uh-oh.
This is scary hours.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
Shut it down.
You can hear us though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck it, just keep going, bro.
I don't know.
Are
It's
we
like
good now?
Yeah.
when y'all
Goes in and out.
get amped. Yeah, when y'all get amped, they kind of get back to that Morse code shit.
Well, they can hear us right now. So.
Just believe me on that.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever the fuck this is, I will not let this happen ever again. You understand me? I'm never gonna let this shit happen again. I hate this.
Sure, we all right, man. I'm having fun.
Continue.
Are we good though? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I clear?
Yeah, you clear.
All right, perfect. Maybe I need to turn the
Do it.
mics down or something. What mics are we on? How about that?
There you go.
That's it right there. Maybe we'll just turn the mics down. I'm fixing it, whatever that is. Let's go right into Jalen Hurts getting his bag. Let's move back.
Do you think though, for Jalen, I think he's done enough to show that he's about to be around for a while.
Oh, you talking about Jalen?
For about at least 5-6 years.
I mean, he seems smart though. He take care of his body. He could pull the Tom. He gonna have to win some shit though.
Well, I mean, I think from his performance now, you know, like coming into the next season, man, I think, you know, he's definitely a problem.
Oh yeah, I'm not happy he's in our division at all.
So
Yeah, and I think he's gonna have a bigger chip on his shoulder now. It's not super close, and he
Right.
can't MVP.
No, he handled that shit with class. He said he handled that shit with total class.
totally do.
I just wanted to see that back in his hand one time.
Is he already the Alabama quarterback of all time?
Oh, y'all, wow.
About
You
it.
said what?
Is he
You
already
just asked.
the quarterback of all time?
Oh, Mahomes?
Man.
You talking about
No.
Mahomes? I mean,
I know. So he's Oklahoma, right? And Alabama has always said that one of their quarterbacks suck for the longest time.
He's not an Alabama guy. You cannot put him on Alabama. He's not an Alabama guy.
He got benched in the national
Oh,
championship.
absolutely not. Not now. You would not. You would goddamn not.
He still is the greatest Alabama quarterback of all
You
time.
won't. I'm sorry. You
Yeah.
can't do that. I mean,
That's good for him. They shouldn't have benched him.
I felt like that was, I don't know. That was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life.
That was weird.
I was like, what? Who's this fucking guy? And all of a sudden he comes in and anyway. What do you think that deal looks like, guys? Is that a Patrick Mahomes deal?
He's got 2 more years under it. He contract's 4, right?
No, I think he's done. This is coming up.
wait, this is what? This is his second or third year?
Let's just see, right?
Because those first contracts, it depends on where you go in the draft, right? I think you can do a 3 or 4 year out the break if you're in the top 10 pick or some shit.
Well, they looking at that extension right now too.
Right. Shit. Oh, what's this right now?
Stat.
Yo, can you hear me?
What you say? Yeah.
No, I was talking about the extension. At least for like 3 years. All right. So I give them for hers. This is my deal. I couldn't hear everything that was going on, but it was clicking a little bit. But this is what my deal that I would give for hers. And I feel like this is a fair deal. Okay, I give them 30 mil a year. All right, with 10 mil. I add a 10 mil every year for 3 years, and then see where we go from there. That's what I would do.
How much they'll be guaranteed?
So I think what? At the end that'll be what? 30, 40, 50. What? About 60.
30 million a year for 3. That ain't working in this market stack at all.
Nah. Give them an extra 10. First year 30.
Do you think he'd be disrespected by 3 years?
Because listen. Yeah, well, let me just say this. Let me throw this in there, right? I think that, Patty Mahomes, when he got his deal, I think they really just saw long-term.
Well, yeah, and it was 5 or 6 years, right?
Yeah, and they just went
Mm-hmm.
Gave him the whole city. They gave that motherfucker a piece of the Kansas City Royals and the whole 9. Like, like that was a different kind of like I think that they want this guy to be around like that. I think that's the kind of shit. I don't know.
He might have to change his game. You know what I'm saying? Because that Bama's a runner.
He does run it a lot. He
does, bro. But I'm saying, I think that he's been doing a really good job of throwing the ball as well, man.
About to lose Kelsey,
nah, he's
too.
skilled.
Kelsey's on his way out.
I'm definitely not saying he's not skilled. Like he got talent, but it's that run factor, right? Like he liked to put them jets on. He liked to get out there, try to get to that sideline. You know what I'm saying? We had a dude that
hurt locker.
Yeah, I was about to say we had a dude that liked to do that too, and then his fucking right leg wrapped around a fucking 300-pound Samoan, and he was never the fucking same. So,
and that's the thing too, is the Eagles running backs none of them are like 3 down backs running up the middle. Like they're all pass catching backs for the most part. They're not hard nosed backs. So to take that pressure off them,
What was Big Boy's name that they had during the last
no.
Super Bowl? They want to smack the shit out of somebody in the
Blunt.
Yeah, Big Blunt.
Literally, he smacked that
boy.
No,
he did.
Face.
I mean, boy, he was
knocked that boy's face
fucking back.
You talking about when he punched him in the bowl game?
Oh,
yeah. Right after that loss, boys, you say
that nigga went the walk.
The kid was celebrating this.
Like, in his face though.
He dropped that dude. He dropped that dude.
Yeah, I don't want to say that. That wasn't cool, but yeah. Anyway, listen, I see them throwing the bank at Jalen Hurts, bro.
They better. I think that they got something to say. I think Jalen, if he can stay healthy.
I mean, what's the alternative? And he's already shown he can do the damn thing. So if they don't,
I just don't know what that restructure is going to look like. I don't know what the restructure of the Eagles is going to look like because they're going to have to shuffle some pieces around. And why I was talking about those big deals is because I truly felt like the only way to really keep that team in place is that he's going to have to take a big deal like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, you got to make it back heavy.
Yeah,
in order to keep people around.
That part.
Well, they're about to lose. They're probably going to lose Kelsey. Kelsey's on the back half of his career. That's his center. That's like one of the heart and souls of that offensive line. He's first team.
Are we good?
Minutes.
You hear Jason?
Well,
Jay, can you hear us well?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. There we go. Yeah,
so I think that's going to be a big part. But the GMs, they're so savvy enough they can place money in the back end. I think they should sign him long term, but hopefully it doesn't fuck them in 6 years.
Why? Why would
they better get, because the back end, that's when it starts to get tough. The Rams are going through it right now. The Rams back end contract that eventually it catches up and fucks you, and you either have to let Aaron Donald walk or retire, or you just can't do anything about it. Eventually it catches up, and you hope to get that one Super Bowl or two.
I didn't think about that.
Kind of selling out, really.
That's what I was saying. If Hurts wins, it'll be easier to keep him, right? Because you had that extra bread to work with, and he'll probably be more willing to restructure and go low. You know what I'm saying? To keep that fucking train keep moving. Because Bama's women are willing to take a little pay cut when they know they get that championship.
And even more so if next year, if they make a deep run again next year, and after the contract's up.
I also see heavy endorsements coming his way as well. Like I don't think he's even started to even scratch the surface of that endorsement world.
Yeah, man, he looked like a little Boy Scout since he cut his dreads.
Absolutely, he's going to go in so many different directions. That guy's got it all. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So I fucking salute to that Jalen Hurts, baby boy. I'm so proud of that black man. And Patrick Mahomes too. Fuck that. I'm telling you, you know what?
Yeah, both of them.
I saw Patrick Mahomes with his dad. After the game, I thought that was not a dry eye. You hear me?
No, it's just dope.
That was fucking beautiful, bro. Like to have, are their parents still together or separate? Probably.
Yeah, I think they're separate. Every time I see them, they're
just separate. Okay, cool. Because that looks like a straight pimp from Memphis.
You see what he was saying, though?
What is that?
He's like, I'm on those Eagles blunts, and he's just smoking a fat ass cigar. I think he was going to the locker room or something. Because before he was like, I'm on that Burrow pack the week before, right?
That's it.
Yeah, saying. Then we got him in the hospital. He's like, I'm on the.
Y'all are chopping up. But are you saying Patrick Mahomes' dad was hitting J's on his way to the locker room?
No. The guy put his pack in the cigar.
Smoking fool, son. Okay.
So we all agree I might go in a contract.
Can I ask each one of you guys to answer this question? You're starting your franchise tomorrow. You love Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts?
Oh, Lamar.
Oh, I'm going Lamar. Yeah.
Absolutely easy. Not even a doubt about it.
Okay. Damn.
Who are you taking then? You must be taking Jalen, huh?
Jalen, because Lamar's got one playoff win.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you this.
And
Gotta try this. You take Lamar and put him on the Eagles team right now, and put Jalen Hurts on his team, and see if he could get as far as Lamar went this season with what he had. But see what Lamar could do with that motherfucking savagery that he got over there. He got real monsters. Jurassic Park over that bitch.
I think it's pretty close, though.
You crazy.
I don't think it's that far off.
Stop.
Well, Lamar put up what? About what? Over 1,000 rushing and what? 2,300 passing?
Okay, but here's the argument, though.
What?
This motherfucker's arguing about a contract. He can't get a contract. Jalen's about to get where the fuck he wants.
Listen, that doesn't mean anything, Jeff.
Okay. Except that Lamar might need a new team right now. Why is that he's fucking so good?
Because Lamar's in Baltimore.
Lamar's in
Baltimore. You seen The Wire, dog? Baltimore's fucked up.
Don't bring that up. Do not bring that into this.
No.
Fuck that.
No, man.
Jalen's about to get more than Lamar's gonna get. Why?
No, I don't know why. Okay, all right, I do know why.
Because he's
injuries.
But he's also prettier for TV too.
Okay, so you going there?
No. Because I'm saying I said that Hurts became more commercial.
Okay.
Like he's more sellable because he cut his dreads. You know what I'm saying? But Lamar still a little bit more hood.
Okay, no,
I'm so glad you.
We're so
He's
glad. Been saying that for a long time.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you.
No, that's perfect. Really, that makes sense.
Let's just go right into
that
it.
shit's on my entire argument.
Do we think that we've been seeing all these coincidences with Patrick Mahomes' team because maybe they don't want a guy like Lamar Jackson to say, I'm going to Walt Disney World, or maybe they're not ready for Jalen Hurts to say, I'm going to Disney World.
Man.
Right? Maybe it's a little more comfortable when Patty does it.
I feel like this fuckery has happened before. Like what? When the Ravens won the Super Bowl, it was supposed to be Ray Lewis to say the jump, but because he was in the middle of that ignorant club shit, they let Trent Dilfer say it or some shit. And he had like a booty ass game, dog. Yeah, I remember that shit. You know.
It's got to look right, huh? Look right, huh? Jeff. Oh, no. Tell me.
I don't.
Hey man, y'all got the Germans coming, dog. The Nazis are coming, dog. They're just split that shit, dog.
Listen, does that make sense? I get those motherfuckers making that decision, yes. But of course, I don't see it that way. Like, that's not a thing in my life, how I see shit. If you're dope on the fucking football field and you fun to do,
I understand that. But do you think?
Of course, the old rich white man is still in control of that shit. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm not asking. I'm just asking you.
Jason makes a perfect point.
Yes,
Jason makes a perfect point. Is Jalen Hurts clean cut?
But do you guys think that Patty Mahomes is the safety net? Do you think he's like the surefire? Like, hey, listen, if we got to go black, we ain't gonna go all over.
The NFL is like
he's Obama, dog. He's fucking Obama.
You took the words right out my mouth. You took the words right out my mouth. Yep. Yep. Hey. That's
Yeah. What it do?
Well done.
What it do?
Come on.
He is motherfucking
Segway?
Chocolate fucking vanilla swirl. You hear me? Where everybody's like, oh, I feel comfortable around that black person.
Hey, hold up, though. Hold on. Let me be clear. I'm a goddamn Patrick Mahomes fan, man. I love him.
Okay. As well you should.
Listen, I ain't doing no corny black dude jokes, none of that shit, homeboy. I really fuck with that guy. I'm just putting it out there. I love him.
And look, and for all we know, behind closed doors, Patrick Mahomes might be hood as every motherfucking thing you ever seen in your life. But
For
the way he was falling off that bus.
The dads
But
don't
I
think
mean,
that, brother.
I don't think so.
hey,
The right
hey,
thing,
look,
they know it's that way.
it's like the jokes with Al Roker. You know what I'm saying? Where that Bama be on television, like, hey, sir, and
You
then,
do not compare Patrick Mahomes.
no,
I gotta pee. I'm gone. Dude, that was an asshole move. I'm out.
I'm talking about. We talking
going
about
to
how Al
pee.
Roker probably hood.
Oh, man.
You are an asshole.
I'm saying.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's a good point though.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But he got the commercial look for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, helpful that he has the skill set too. I mean, he
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
really.
He was a baseball dude too, right? So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, they was
Coming out of Texas Tech, he
he
didn't
was
have
gonna be known anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. Regardless, I mean, he was just an athlete in general. But Texas Tech, fairly big football school. I mean, above average, I would say, as far as exposure.
Oh yeah.
Not national title caliber. Maybe once like a TCU, once in a blue moon type thing. But so he wasn't coming out as a top QB that year. But the dude's got something.
No, man, he got skills, and it's the baseball shit. Like, okay, since Marcus was mad, I referred to Roker. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the Elway. He got the Elway kind of like, I can throw the ball from like 4 different angles, and I'm gonna hit you where I need to get hit every time, right? Like, if you look at like back in the day, like it was 3 types of quarterbacks. You had the official stand in the pocket, like Dan Marino type, right? Where he had like the stereotypical like over the shoulder every time, like perfect, right? That turns into Peyton Manning, right? And then you start that's why we was talking about how Michael Vick was so special, because he moved and he would throw the ball from different angles and like sometimes even like sideways, because he was running crazy shit, right? And Patrick Mahomes is just the next evolution of that.
It's just an improviser, basically.
Yeah, but because
Like
he
Steve
got
Young type
got
shit.
that baseball. Hell yeah, Steve too. And shit, Steve
Steve
was
was
out there doing
probably
it
a little
for
bit
fun. I
faster
didn't even
than-
know.
Faster
Yeah,
than
Steve
who?
was- yeah.
Than Patty Mahomes?
Yeah, Steve's probably a little faster than Patty, just a little bit.
I can't believe
That didn't
once
compare
I found
Al
out
Roker
I was-
and Patrick Mahomes.
just as far as being like, on camera he played one role and off camera he played another role.
You saying Al Roker a full gangster off of fucking camera?
You know
what you
he
saying?
is, dog. You know he is. Man, he be hitting that sometimes. He be hitting at it sometimes,
I
dog.
doubt
He
it.
be hitting at it sometimes, dog. Sometimes
I
they be
doubt
coming at
it.
him. They be coming at him with that old commercial ass like side talk about black people. He be like, huh? What'd you say? Nah, he give you that in a heartbeat. He be like, nah, quiet, move on. Yeah.
All right. Don't listen to him, asshole.
Mm-hmm.
We are the Dank Dads. You can catch us
Oh,
on
shit, let's go.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, right?
Eat snacks.
Eating snacks because we're Dank Dads
Uh-huh.
and our kids have cool snacks.
That's why I got to replace it.
Right.
God damn it. I'm like Dave Chappelle eating my kids' lunch sandwiches and shit for... You know we are. We thank that in here. Get that money.
So, speaking of that,
What's up?
yeah, and snacks. My kids know there's a dad tax.
What?
If you come to me with some fruit snacks, if you come to me with an open a Gatorade,
Hey.
I'm going to take a couple of those fruit snacks. I'm going to take that first sip of that Gatorade. If you need me to open that fucking thing, I'm taking my dad tax. Okay? You need me to open the fruit snacks? I'm taking 2 of those things before I give it back to you.
Listen. Mine is the opposite on my end. She taxes me. Okay? I bring shit in the house to eat, and she's like, oh, yeah. Thanks. I'm glad you brought that home, homeboy. Yeah.
Oh, nah.
I'm glad you brought that up here. Listen, she at the door. She at the door of the kitchen. Yeah, homeboy, I'm glad you brought that red velvet home, Pimpin'. Yeah, I'm going to eat that later. And then she puts her name on it. I shit you not right now in my kitchen. If you go to pee, look in there. She's taking the cake that I brought in the house and put her goddamn name on it. She said, this is mine.
Yeah, we need to save this guy, fella.
Listen, there's nothing to save. This is what we are. Okay. Steve Harvey said, "It spoil your daughters."
No,
Goddamn, spoil the dog shit out of me.
I'm gonna take that dad tax though. That's a dad tax.
Yeah.
I'm taking a couple of them food stamps before I get back to you.
Nah,
If you need me to open it.
I'm the dad punishment. You know what I'm saying? But kids be like, "Oh, you ain't want to eat your food? Hey, I'm about to eat it." Be like, "No." I'm like, yeah, because it's gonna be gone. I'm gonna crush that shit. Whatever it is, I'm gonna crush it. Nah, you better eat your goddamn food.
Good lesson.
Hey, yo, let's jump in.
No game. Yeah, no bull.
Let's jump into some A-Rod. Can we jump into A-Rod real quick?
Do it.
What the fuck?
I mean, no.
Hey, listen, Aaron.
He's in complete darkness right now.
Listen, shut up. You make me sick.
Man, that Bama was wearing a G-string when he was playing baseball.
Wait a minute.
What?
Hey, he was not. Okay, look, first of all, you've been both up.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
Al Roken.
I just see this on Twitter.
Now, don't you talk about Aaron Rodgers now. I want him to get the hell out of town, but I'm not going to disrespect him.
Oh, wow.
You, Jason.
My bad.
You know what, Jason? You know what?
Oh, my bad. No,
nah.
that's my bad. I'm thinking of different A-Rod. My bad.
Oh.
I'm thinking.
It is almost baseball.
I'm thinking about.
Hey, yo.
Oh, man.
Baseball A-Rod.
Break down his ass over there. That's what you
I'm thinking about baseball A-Rod. I'm thinking about baseball A-Rod.
I thought you was talking about another A-Rod. Okay. You talking about
Nah. I was thinking about the baseball A-Rod.
No. Hold on.
He wildin'.
In his defense,
I know.
A-Rod is that guy to me too. Fuck A-Rod in the baseball realm. Fuck A-Rod.
Why?
That's a whole nother show, bro.
But no, tell me why for real, right quick.
It's a big segue.
I don't want to do that. Girl too, did he?
Ooh, fuck Jimmy Garoppolo. Fuck Jimmy. Don't play the Texans, bitch.
I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah. Just because I feel cornered.
I'm sorry.
Just because I feel cornered. Fuck Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go play with the Texans.
Okay,
so go get your bag, but go play.
Oh, man.
I got something for your punk ass in a second.
Fuck you, Jason.
I got something for you in a second. I got something funny for you in a second. So listen, anyway.
Jason on too much, goddamn.
Let's go, A-Rod. So, what do you see? What do you see? Take him around the horn, Jack. Ask him, bro. When they see Aaron Rodgers, I don't want to be the guy to lead them. Go for it.
I don't know. Is he going to be a Packer? Is he going to be a Packer? I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know.
Nah, I mean, I thought we talked about this last time. Like, the way the Bama walked off the field.
He don't want to let it go. It's all right.
No. I don't mean that. I mean, I don't want him to be a Packer anymore.
Yeah, no.
I don't want that. I want anybody but him.
The walk-off said, I don't want to be a Packer.
Right, but what I'm asking you guys now is, where?
What about as a replacement for Carr?
Ooh.
What about as a replacement for Carr?
Raiders.
Vegas, baby.
Could you imagine though? So Aaron Rodgers, Hall of Fame quarterback, he goes to AFC West and then he loses to Pat Mahomes for his last two final years. What does that do for his legacy?
I got him beating Mahomes, going out in a blaze of glory. I'm still going out in a blaze of glory. You know what I mean? And next thing he'll be on I don't know, with one of them 3-letter news sources commentating on sports.
Probably channel.
Damn. Well, listen. I heard some news about the Raiders on another direction. Stack, you heard something about the Raiders in another direction with a quarterback? Have you heard that, Stack?
Say that one more time.
The Raiders are looking at a guy named Jimmy.
Raiders would do something like that. God damn. That's a Raider move right there.
Huh? Have you heard that, Stack?
It's something buzzing around.
When them G-men.
Listen, there's a buzz in the air right now that the Raiders is trying to get who they trying to get at, Stack?
Poor Jimmy.
No, shut up, Stack. Who are they trying to get at, baby boy?
Ghost Island.
Is that not the most Raider fucking move ever?
Hey, hold on. Don't yell at me. God. Don't yell at me. I don't be yelling at you.
I'm not yelling at anybody.
You just yelled at me, Jeffrey.
Not at you. Not at you. Not at you.
Jeffrey knows.
Bro, I can say his stats right now, and you guys would not. Oh my God! You want to get it? Jimmy's fucking dead and gone, bro. He's dead and gone.
We're just talking about We're just talking about what they're saying out there. That somebody else was Jimmy.
That's a Raider move. When you don't, Raiders keep being Raiders, you pick up Jimmy Garoppolo.
Is that and we just created
a reel right there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stack. I need to stack that up early today just to fuck with you. I need that reel.
Oh man!
I set that up early today. I wanted that reel.
Y'all the feds.
Listen, we just created a reel.
Breathe, Jeff.
It's a reel. Count that time.
Man.
Count that time when we did that.
1 minute.
All right, cool. We just made it real.
Y'all the feds.
Oh no! And listen, I don't think that. I think Jimmy Garoppolo could be good anywhere. I think he could be not as good anywhere. So I like him a lot. I just want to put that out there. But
systems guy. Well, thanks, guys.
Hey, listen, it was awesome. It was organic as fuck.
Yeah.
So, where do you think he's going to go, Aaron? Where?
Home. I don't even know that.
He should retire.
Yeah.
I think he's got to go.
I mean, first off, all right. So let's say he goes somewhere else, right? So that means he's being thrown into a new system. That shit's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? I believe we had Alex Smith motherfucking come to us, get thrown into a new system. He was flourishing, and then he ended up a fucking accordion on the goddamn field. And what? So I gotta assume Aaron Rodgers watches shit like that, you know what I'm saying, and pays attention to those types of statistics. Like, what are my chances of having a fruitful career in another place? But everybody's in the shadow of fucking Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? So he probably is going to want to do something like just to kind of go one more year past Tom, especially since Tom said he's actually going to fucking retire. But
that's a good point, because if Aaron Rodgers retires right now, it's not that tight for Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
He doesn't get it like a going away like Tom is. That's a good point. So he almost has to play. Otherwise, he's in Tom's shadow even more. He has to play. Yep, I didn't even think about that.
Forever.
That's a good fucking point.
Yep.
He can't retire the same year Tom Brady is. He can't do that.
Nah, man. You don't go out with the GOAT. Not if you want to be known.
You're right. He can't.
But he's under contract with the Packers still.
Yeah,
so,
listen.
That's still a guaranteed right now. Right now, that's what we have to go off of. He's still a Packer. So because he'd have to be traded. If he's going elsewhere, he's got to be traded. So that's not easy to do.
Couple of picks.
Unless he's willing to take that cut. If he's really hungry, he'll take that cut. Right? It ain't like I can't imagine he broke.
Oh, hell no.
I don't think.
No.
Fuck no.
Not by any means. I'm just simply saying, like,
zero.
Right.
Bro.
So,
but like, yo, let me ask you guys this. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a real. He's one of them pseudo alpha male type motherfuckers. It's kind of low key, but in his mind, he's like, yo, I got to be number one.
Right.
And now that the jig is up on his bullshit, they kind of cutting him off at the pass. He's trying to find a way to redeem himself without shooting himself in the foot. He really wants to stay with the Packers, but he knows that nobody wants him over here. Me, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I think he earned that joint.
Salute to me and Lil Wayne, motherfucker. Me and Lil Wayne, me and Lil Tucci, baby. Huh? Real Packer fan.
Yep.
And just go, bro. We want you. And listen, I hope you win the Super Bowl where you go. I hope he wins the Super Bowl and we suck. As long as he's gone, I'm cool.
I think if he goes elsewhere and wins the Super Bowl, that's terrible for the Packers.
We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't care anymore. What part of that shit you understand? Like, yo, just go, man. This shit's goofy, bro.
I mean, that's kind of how it happened
Brock
with
Purdy.
Brett Favre, bro. Also, y'all kind of ended the same way with Brett.
It's kind of crazy to think about. You only have 2 quarterbacks for 40 years.
Because
That's
we treat everybody,
insane,
we
bro.
treat everybody with respect.
That's insane.
Everybody gets treated with respect. But for some reason, on our way out, motherfuckers don't want to give us respect.
Yeah,
fuck
honestly,
that shit.
Fuck Brett Favre. That fool's an asshole.
I don't know what Brett Favre is. I can't let me
that fool should almost be in jail.
Let me help you with
Fuck
this.
Brett Favre.
Let me say this, bro. Because I don't want to. I want everybody to have equal opportunity. Listen, Brett Favre has been charged with nothing. He's been charged with nothing, bro. I've seen no criminal charges, no civil charges, no nothing. So just like we want a black man to have the same level of respect until he's charged, I'm going to give Brett Favre the same level of respect.
I get that, but I've heard too many stories where there's smoke, there's fire, bro.
Listen, bro,
There's
I don't
smoke,
know.
there's fire.
I don't know.
But I've heard a bunch.
I don't know what that is.
I've heard this dude rack up fucking bar tabs in Milwaukee and then bounce and let the fucking bar take care of it. I've heard the hella stories of this shit.
Listen, if that's what he's
That's
doing,
just being an asshole.
He's a
Yeah,
if
just
that's
asshole.
what he's
That's all
doing,
I'm calling it.
I'm just talking. Listen, I'm talking about on this one particular thing with all that shit down there in Mississippi. That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah, but we're talking. That's.
I didn't even know he had a whole history, a bad history. I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
That's a 10th thing I've heard.
That's
so.
new to me. I know.
That's a 10th thing I've heard.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
And the dick pics that he be sending, bro. I don't know.
Why do you know about this dick pics? I don't know.
That shit was national news, bro.
I don't know about this.
This is the 10th. Because that shit was 10 years ago.
I don't know.
Am I wrong, fellas? Am I wrong?
No, I remember that.
He's infamous.
I'm not saying it's not real. I'm like, damn.
He fucked up too many times.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
It was like an office exec or some shit.
Yeah.
He was sending dick pics. He was confident.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But... I got this. I got a real one, son.
Fuck that, bro.
I'm holding it down. I want to send this. I'm gonna send this. I'm proud of it, baby. I'm kind of proud of it. Hold on.
Back in the day, it was cool to be like, "Hey, look at this."
Oh man!
Back in the day, before cancer, it was cool back then. That shit stopped nowadays. You can't do that no more.
Can that do it now?
For cancer was Brett Favre the cutoff. Brett Favre had it with the cutoff.
Oh,
he just
man.
made the cutoff, right, bro?
Yo, Brett was like, "No, I'm sending this."
Yeah, fuck Brett Favre.
Oh, she hasn't seen that Hail Mary pass up through the fucking.
His old school mind was like, "Yeah."
Anyway.
Oh God.
We are the Dank Dads. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
So look, what about Michael Irvin, man? What about Michael Irvin?
Listen, man, listen. I was trying to get out of here, guys. I was trying to get out of the NFL, but if you want to do this, I don't want to do this, but I don't.
Did he like finally like do cocaine on air?
Hey, yo. Hey, listen, Jason, you are officially sent home, sir. Listen,
I'm just saying.
You are suspended.
What
hey, this is why I
fuck up our contract.
It was just a question.
He's not that guy.
Anymore.
You're right.
The sweating on ESPN is just he's hot.
It's from the lights. It's from
every
the
time.
lights.
The sweat. Listen, when the sweat and
time.
it go down his throat, it's just hot.
And it's just allergies when he got to correct himself.
Sniffing and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard him do it 4 or 5 times a show. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Allergies.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hit. I don't know what the. It's allergies.
Yeah.
That worked.
Yo. What? I saw it. Did you see it? Did you see it, Jason?
Oh, what the substance?
No. Michael Irvin in the hotel shit with the girl.
Oh, nah.
He's like cussing the girl out, and did you see it? You saw it, Stack, right?
Was he enraged?
He got what, fired off of that.
Tell him what to do, Stat.
Come to find out, your man was innocent the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, they say the cameras and everything like that, eyewitnesses say that all those allegations were false. So I guess I think it's like a $100 million lawsuit going on with the hotel.
Oh wow! So he probably gonna win that, and then he will do lines of coke everywhere.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh man!
Damn.
So
I'm sorry. I'm a Redskins fan, Doc. I'm gonna talk shit about Cowboys all day. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. Mute me. Put me in the corner.
And this motherfucker said Redskin. I'm a Redskin fan, motherfucker.
That's true and true though.
Yeah, man. I'm a Bullets fan. I'm a Bullets fan. You hear me?
There you go.
I'm a motherfucking Redskins
Oh my God!
fan.
Okay, the Bullets you gotta let go, bro. The Bullets been a minute.
Hey, no. Hey, listen, bro. You didn't grow up. You didn't grow up when the motherfuckers was the Bullets, fool.
You're right.
When we was the murder cappy. When we was the murder cappy. It was different.
Yeah,
that Bullet shit meant something back there.
Long time ago.
Unfortunately,
that's why they changed the name.
We didn't know. Hey, listen, we didn't even know what to do. Our city was so savage, nigga. We was the Bullets. You have no idea what that really meant, bro.
I get it.
Literally made sense.
It was rough. We was dropping off 19 fools a day.
Shit, an hour.
Am I lying?
They think Chicago, man. Yeah, it was
nothing in that city. It was terrible, bro.
Hey.
Well, let it go. Then it's terrible.
No, I'm just saying. For that moment in time,
I get that.
That era of time. That's just kind of what that was. And for guys like us who from that time, saying that they were the Bullets. When you say, "Man, remember the Bullets?" and you're like, "Yeah, I remember them times." There was some real dope boy times. That was Wes. Was it Wes Unseld? Was he the coach?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Wes Unseld was the coach. You know what I mean? Like that was a whole culture of like a DC drug game environment that you have just become accustomed to living in that city. And so it's more of a not so much as saying we are glorifying the violence and things that nature.
Who was the owner to name it the Bullets?
I don't listen, but it wasn't so. It wasn't. I don't know.
It had been the Bullets for a long time.
Yeah.
No, we wasn't murder cap when they became the Bullets.
The city followed,
being ironic.
All right, listen, it did. Then the motherfucker, it did follow.
I'm being educated. I'm being in for real.
No, it did follow. Right? Trust me.
Yeah, nah, man.
Did A Poland have that?
I walk past 60 quarters every day. Hey, what, bro?
I was wondering did A Poland had the Bullets. And I know he had Washington, but
I think I don't know who has the Wizards. I don't know who has them as far as the owner.
It's worth a Google.
So back to fuck them Wizards. They ain't never gonna win a championship anyway. Neither one of them motherfuckers is ever gonna win.
They won a championship the year I was born.
Man. It's gonna probably be about another 2-3 kids you're gonna have before them motherfuckers.
I'm gonna be like them old ass people at the fucking Boston games, baseball games. Like when they finally won, they was like 88 years old. Like I've been going to every game for 65 years.
with the blanket over your lap. With the blanket over your lap and fucking yeah. Right, okay.
I'm gonna get the wave at the camera and shit. Like I'm gonna do all that, dog. Don't hate.
So listen,
because I'm.
Let's transition out of football into basketball.
Do it.
Let's make this move.
Shout out to LeBron for becoming an all-time league player. As much as people talk shit about his injuries, you have to fucking be playing a lot to be able to fucking pass that record. So that dude is unreal. I'm glad he didn't do that shit on the hook shot, guy hooks that we were talking about. That shit was hella funny. Nice little fadeaway. It was hilarious how their defenders the picture LeBron's teammate is like legit calling for the ball, like he thinks he's gonna get that shit right.
He's like, nah.
He saw the mismatch. He was on the mismatch, and he was just thinking,
nah.
bro.
It's my moment.
Yeah.
It's my moment. Don't ever
Shout out to LeBron. I'm glad, bro, because that's my generation's fucking MJ, basically, right?
It's my generation too, MJ. Is the stack? Who's we all make this stop? Nah, not yet. So listen. Let's start off with now we kind of how are we going to do this? Because I want to open up into the Ime Udoka situation in Celtics. I want to open up into what we're looking at with Phoenix. I want to jump into the All-Star dunk contest, but also too I want to jump into today is Michael Jordan's birthday. Salute to Michael Jordan, man.
MJ.
I tell you what.
I want to be like Mike.
Let's just go. Let's go. I got listen. So check this out. LeBron in his prime versus one-on-one Jordan in his prime.
It's so easy to me, bro. It's so easy to me.
Who wins?
How is Michael gonna guard that size?
I'm just asking a question.
To me, it's easy.
Hold on. I can answer that question. All right. All right. So, how can MJ stop LeBron? All right. First of all, the fadeaway jumper. All right. Kobe killed LeBron with that. Killed LeBron.
No, that's not what I asked.
What you asked? All right, what's your question?
How is he gonna guard the size? Michael on defense.
I mean, he had to go up against Karl Malone and shit like that. I mean, I don't think
what
he's going
Karl Malone compared to fucking LeBron James.
As far as strength wise, as far as
a fucking freak of nature.
Athleticism.
The alien.
Come on, bro.
What?
Okay.
We talking about Jordan in his prime
like
too,
in
though.
The paint.
6'6", man. How tall was Jordan? Come on.
6'6". And LeBron's probably 6'7", 6'8".
That.
Hey, come on, man.
To me, okay.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna keep it real. Okay.
Stack. I love you, bro.
I'm not a Jordan fan. I'm not a Jordan fan, first off. So, but I don't think fucking LeBron is going to just like cakewalk over motherfucking Michael Jordan.
No cakewalk. It'd be close. I don't think it'd be
close.
Far off.
I got Jordan dogging LeBron. Jordan in his prime. Dogging LeBron. Dogging.
He had Tony Romo in his top 5.
Hey, look.
That's wild.
Hey, look. Ice on the ankle.
Romo in your fucking top 5. Disrespectful motherfucker.
Ice on the ankles with his feet up in the chair.
What?
I think whoever starts.
You said dog him?
Dog him.
Wait, has anybody ever dogged
MJ in his prime?
Let me ask you. Whoa. Let me ask you. Let me ask you something, homeboy. Have you seen Allen Iverson's highlights against MJ?
Yeah. I seen the handles. Yeah, I seen the handles.
But that was
did I post it today?
So
answer though.
So
that was the answer though. Like his literal nickname was the fucking answer, dog. Like he's the exception to the rule because
by far.
I mean he brought that hood crossover to the NBA like no other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like, that Bama almost single-handedly won the NBA Finals, dog.
I'm asking you this, guy.
Yeah, that's what LeBron basically did.
No, right?
I
mean, Iverson with
different teams.
Yeah, have it like that.
Iverson was 6 foot, fucking
what?
One.
Not even that. Not even. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So different different environment. Like he was just lightning in a bottle.
What I'm saying is this. Let's get back to the question.
Bron ain't that fast.
Who you taking, Jason? Who you taking?
What do they play?
1-on-1.
1-on-1.
And they prime, bro.
Take away the rings. Take away everything. They're going to a park and playing the 21.
Yeah, they at like Rucker Park. Ooh, the 21. Shit balls.
Yeah, you gotta give him the 21. You gotta give him the 21 to warm up a little bit.
Hold up.
33, at least 33. At least give him the 33. At least give him the 33.
Okay, whatever. Fine.
All right.
I think you're warmed up.
Oh,
we got
twos. We got twos or what?
Twos and ones.
Let's
like
set the rules here first. Let's set it up.
I like twos and ones.
I like twos and ones. On the outside.
I think whoever gets the ball first wins.
And that's what I was about to say. Like
make it take it.
Person, make it take it.
Hey, DC sometimes got hood rules. You just make it take it.
Yo, goddamn.
I play make it take it.
LeBron is too much of an athlete for Jordan, bro. Way too much of an athlete.
Jeffrey.
I know.
So
how old are you, Jeff? How old are you, Jeff?
What?
I'm almost 34 years old.
All right. So you saw Jordan, but like.
Oh no, yeah, I barely saw.
I mean, the Wizards, Jordan. You saw the Wizards.
Yeah, no. I to be honest, I didn't see a lot of Jordan.
Wait a minute, Jason.
Huh?
Jason.
Huh?
You my bro. I love you. What the fuck are you talking about? Who do you pick, sir? Because you are shady. What the fuck, boy? What's going on? I'm not dumb. I know who you are. And listen, he'll keep lullabying you like this for as long as he can because I know who he is. And that's just what he's been doing. We have asked this motherfucker several times who he's picking. He said, hey, how old are you? How you doing, homie? How old are you now? You're 34? Okay, you're 34 years old.
I think he leans LeBron.
Who are you picking? Because Stack is out of control.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm not even talking to him for the rest of the week after this shit. Fuck
I'm gonna go Bron.
Fuck William Brand Stacker.
It's way close. I'm gonna go Bron, but it's close. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bron, but it's way close.
What? Close?
Yeah, man.
I don't think Jordan's gonna get pumped.
On, man. Nah,
I think what you guys say? Played at 33? Is that
what you said? 33. What you think? What you think?
Then you got to win by. We got to win by 2. It's 33-31 Jordan or LeBron. I mean, sorry. 33.
You said it the first time. Close, your heart said what you really felt though. You said it the first time.
No. That's a fucking. I don't know what I'm doing up here live. Okay. That's that. I'm a rookie at this shit talking. Okay. I'm LeBron as the greatest ever basketball player.
Hey, let me tell you what. I brought you I brought some guys into your space.
Drunk stop.
Yeah, listen. I brought these guys into your space, and guess what? Everything's all love in here, boy. I'm telling you, are smashing, and that's why you here. Boy, I swear to God on everything. I can't do it without my brother, bro. I promise you.
Hey, all I know is Jason better be ready for next time with that sneak Garoppolo shit.
Yeah,
right?
listen,
you better be ready, bro. I see you. Okay, you paying attention. All right.
Listen,
watch out. I'm about to fucking put your highlight tape to fucking Michigan. Watch.
Holy shit.
Hold on, bro.
Hey,
I love it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pull up some middle school tape.
I'm sorry.
Put your middle school tape on.
Be careful, bro. I'll find the seed being pancaked. All right, bro. Hold on.
You gonna find that one place, bro?
You gonna be looking for a long time. You're gonna be looking for a long time.
Something, bro. One of your teachers or one of your kids in your class talking shit. Something, bro.
Hey, he said, I'm gonna find that one tape of you from when you were in Little League, motherfucker, and post it up. That is some funny shit.
I was just playing.
Hey, listen, check this out. What do we think about KD? KD making that move.
Oh, on the finish straight. Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Rough.
I like him getting out of there. I like him getting out of there.
I mean, it looked like a whole fire sale for fucking the Nets, yo. Like, what are they doing?
They don't know what
positioning. Positioning.
Yeah, I think very much so positioning.
Weird.
Why?
I don't know. It's just funny because I like how James Harden come out and says, "See, I'm not the fucking bad guy." Everyone's trying to read that. Yeah.
When
he's
did
like, you see how
when did he say that?
Because when he left, just when Durant got traded, when he left, he got crucified.
Did he actually say he's not the bad guy?
Yeah, he hinted towards, see what the fuck's going on? I'm not the fucking bad guy here. Everyone left. Like, I thought that was kind of dope. I think that the Nets are fucking are messed up franchise, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Because you're rich as fuck, you don't know what the fuck you're doing all the time.
You said what, Jason?
No, I was talking shit. It says Jay-Z's fault.
But now, all right. So look, they got Bridges, Crowder, and I think what Russell. I think they got like 3 guys for him, and what first round pick. 4 first round picks, I think. How many? What? About 4 first round picks?
They better get the world for that, man.
That's a lot of money right there.
What do you guys think? How do you think that transition is going to work out, though? He's over in Phoenix now.
Well, shit, how old is? That's good for his body. You know what I'm saying? Dry, warm, dry air.
No, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like, I think they have a major chance to fucking really do some shit. I think they really have. I think they can do some damage in the West. Truly.
Yeah, I mean, they look like there was a couple pieces off this year, right? Like they've been looking kind of decent this year. Well,
not now. Listen, Booker's a savage. Booker's a real savage. Chris Paul, he's a general. Know what he gonna do. KD gonna score, and if this Aiden dude can buy into this and not be a crybaby a little bit, Aiden's a bit of a crybaby, bro. So I don't really know.
How old is AD now? I mean, how old is KD now?
35. KD's 35.
No, he's not that old.
KD.
Just his hairline is, but I don't think he's that old.
No, he's not that old.
Hey, yo, all that money, he ain't got no relaxing.
Bang.
He got to talk to LeBron's man, yo.
Back to homeboy.
Yeah, Durant.
Hey.
LeBron brought it back for sure.
He did, like with a full force.
But that dude's got money.
Soul glow. Yeah.
He got soul
glow.
They
all got money.
Nah, LeBron's got more, like, way more money.
Listen, he got as much money to get that same shit as Durant. Anybody got.
You're right.
That shit ain't costing that goddamn much. Ain't no fucking Lamborghini yacht. Fucking jumbo Lamborghini yacht is costing fucking 44 million right now.
34 years old. You're right on there.
Yeah, I thought he was up there.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think the Suns are gonna win it though.
All right, who you got?
Not this year.
Stat. Who you got winning the whole joint?
Celtics.
I Pete Warriors.
Go for it, Jason. What you get?
I mean, who's winning?
You having a Basquiat moment, motherfucker? What are you doing over there, motherfucker? What are you?
I mean,
what are you doing?
Always be thinking about it.
Wait a minute. Hold on now. I don't know. Let me get my cigarette, baby. Let me light my cigarette, baby. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck? What are you nodding off over there?
Oh my God.
It's all late in DC. You know
Motherfucker, yeah, go ahead. You heard me, fool.
Celtics look alright though, but I don't like the Celtics. I don't know. I like fucking Brian, man. Why can't the Lakers do it?
Oh, you know this what I'm picking.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm picking the Lakers, baby.
That's a lame thing about the NBA. It really doesn't start until the playoffs. That's when the season starts. It feels like, well,
I know. And listen, you know, this
teams
was
turn that shit on.
Yeah.
Then,
and listen, this was what was like hard for like for me and Jeffrey. Like there were times when like we truly were kind of like, shit. We kind of went with the flow of like ESPN when it came to this shit. Like we followed football for as long as they followed football, and then we starting to catch on with NBA. Like they starting to catch on with NBA because those shit be happening when they playing them first 27 games and shit. Nobody's like, nobody. That's just a grind time.
The Warriors are like 500 right now. Also, are they going to be a contender in the playoffs? Probably.
Yeah,
you're right. And they're
sure.
They're 500 right now. So,
I mean, as long as they get there, right?
All right. Well, let me transition to something else. I just want to talk about this Ime Udoka thing in the Celtics coaching thing with the girl and him having relations with the front office guy's wife. And so, yeah, like one of the first times you ever seen people, you know, this guy was dating Nia Long. He's the coach of the Celtics.
Just went to the finals.
Who took the team to the finals. And so I guess the story is that he was having sex with this guy who's doing all the talking, the GM guy, his wife. And what they did was, first of all, let me say this. This shit happens all the time. Executives do this all the time. They get fired. But these people decided to air this over ESPN. Every major.
About it this way. The GM that do it all the time, they do it.
Oh, y'all sending messages.
Hear what he said?
Clickities. Clickities.
Clickety.
Clickety.
We don't want the clickety.
We're not going to that. Can't hear us?
All right, there we go.
Hello,
Good.
hello. Yeah.
Y'all are coming back.
Yeah.
It got
Right,
extra clickities.
All right, cool.
That's the way I think about it. Is the executive up downward. So under that shit underneath them is not as powerful as them. He went up. He fucked with something more powerful than he did.
Listen, I look at it like this.
Something to consider.
I look at it.
That's fair.
He went against the grain. He didn't go with the grain. He went against it.
Nah, listen. Either
Shit
way,
rolls
it's wrong,
downhill.
right?
Shit rolls downhill.
Right, exactly. So he tried to go up with
Nah.
it, and that shit didn't work out.
No, he
I
pushed
look
the
at it
shit
like
uphill
this.
and it fell back in his face.
Exactly.
He definitely you have to be professional when you get that kind of seat, especially when you know what we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you have to be professional when you sit in those seats. At that point, you know,
Hell yeah.
like
Hell yeah.
that's a seat where you have to really you know, like Obama, like Cat Williams said, he have no pit bulls. We ain't know about, like, he was squeaky clean. Like, when you become the black coach of the Celtics, you got to do different shit.
Oh, that's a tough market.
And you got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined a little bit better. Because you're just not a motherfucker, like, you're not a rapper. You're not a rapper that can just bounce around and just sling your dick around, and that's cool. But in that arena, that's not cool. And when you deal with a fucking major executive in the organization's wife, he's going to make sure that he goes on to press conference to ruin your fucking life.
Almost definitely.
Because you just slayed his wife, and he can't imagine what that looks like in his mind. You understand me?
Recorded it. She probably recorded it.
Huh?
Video.
And he's out there doing it.
That guy cannot imagine what that looks like. in his mind, and he's saying to himself, I'm going to ruin this motherfucker.
I mean, to be honest, that shit all happened pretty quickly.
And listen.
They got that shit done quick.
And listen, I'm not saying that it's racial.
Nah.
I'm just saying that it's a motherfucker that's seeing that man slay his wife in his mind, homeboy. And he's like, I'm going to ruin you, fuck boy. Yeah.
Gotta go. You gotta get him out of here.
Gotta go. So you know what they did? They drug his name through the mud and elevated this other coach and then just hired him full time.
Well, I mean,
what do we feel about this shit in the room right now? What the fuck is going on?
I feel like we all can agree that the NBA coach is the least of all coaches needed.
What?
At all, but one is important. Don't understand.
What the fuck did y'all just say?
What the fuck is Jeffrey? What are you talking about?
The NBA coach is not that important. When you have like a LeBron, or when you have look at the Celtics.
Are you serious?
They're in the same exact position.
Jeffrey.
They're in the same exact position with a new coach.
Of course they're needed.
Of course they're needed. But I'm saying out of all sports, they're the least needed. You think LeBron needs the fucking head coach of the Lakers right now? You really think LeBron needs that?
All right, ask somebody else. Don't ask me. I'm confused. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to fight with you. Go ahead.
The coach is not that important.
That's a tough call because you got coaches like Bill Jackson.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
agreed. I understand.
So there are some coaches that kind of like change the game.
That's why I'm like, why would you even think that?
Right, but there's a very select few. There's like 3.
Mike Brown, Phil Jackson, Tony.
Mike Brown?
No, sorry. What's my coach from the coach Philly with Allen Iverson? Give it to me.
Shit, you got Popovich.
Bro, there's Popovich?
Okay, so we do know that legendary coaches don't do that.
No.
It's just like Belichick.
Jimmy
Johnson.
You guys can name 2 head coaches in the
I get what you're saying.
NBA right now.
I get what you're saying.
I don't get shit. What are we talking about?
Hear me out. How many NFL head coaches could you name right now? A lot. How many NBA coaches could you name right now? Not that many, bro. I already know that. It's not that fucking important. Who's the head coach of the Lakers? Fucking LeBron James. Exactly. Who's the head coach of Philly? Bro, is there the Phil Jacksons, the Pat Rileys? Yeah, that the Popovich. Yeah, those guys are the upper echelon. I'm not saying that an NBA coach is not needed. Of course, they're needed, but it's not as important when you have KD, Booker, and all those guys on the fucking court. The rotations are set, bro. It's not that fucking difficult to go out there and do that shit.
Hey, God. I don't have a safety word when I need help. I don't have a safety word. Hey, yo, what happened? What the fuck did you turn into? All right, okay. I heard you right. Okay, bro? All right, it's all good with me. G. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoo.
I don't even remember the original conversation.
Hey, listen, you drove your point home, sir. You win the debate.
I get passionate.
Hey, listen. Listen, we were talking about Ime Aduke and how they treated him, and somehow we got over there. And I'm very thank Dad.
They read Marcus Houston book. That's what they did.
Hey, yo.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
No, listen. I want to thank God for creating these moments to where Dad can sit back, talk. We do, bro. Everything I ever. It ain't gonna make sense.
I'm no fucking NBA expert by any means.
Yes, and I don't know where you just went, but you went,
bro.
Hey, you went motherfucking Matt Damon from fucking the town on me a bit ago. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, my G. All right, okay, cool.
Because I'm not gonna let my point go because I'm too drunk or something. No, fuck that. I'm gonna show you my point.
I'm gonna show it to you.
Not because I'm fucking twisted. That's not it.
I love it. All right, listen.
I can't name an NBA coach either. That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Let's go back to All-Star Weekend dunk contest. What time we got over there, Jeff?
Hour 30.
Hour 30? What? Let's go. What do we think? NBA All-Stars suck his ass or what?
Have you guys seen, Jason, Zach, have you guys seen the participants for the NBA dunk contest this year?
No.
Yeah, there's a reason why you haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
there's a reason why.
It's not out?
It's out.
Hold on.
But there's no reason to push it. There's no reason to promote.
Dunk contest participants.
Hold on.
Jason.
You have to know the dunk contest before looking it up. Anybody to know if it was a dunk contest. You have to go look that up. Oh, this is why I know it was a contest.
It's only 4 people. Y'all motherfucking sending messages, man. They're clicking it.
I didn't look up the dunk contest, motherfuckers either. I know I sent y'all a note. Who's in it?
That's the problem.
Hey, look, it's only 4 people.
I ain't looking up either.
It's only 4 people? Am I reading this right?
The problem is, yeah, it's only 4 people.
What the problem is?
Is you're not supposed to go look up who's in it. If you're into sports and you're all up in Instagram and social media, whatever, and you're into sports because you like it, which is me, you're not supposed to have to go look up who's in it. That should be in your face, right? We got Trey Murphy,
the third,
Jericho Sims, Kenyon Martin Jr. Okay, throwback to Kenyon Martin, Nuggets days. Okay,
Hey, look, why I thought I was reading the wrong shit. I thought I was reading something from back in the day. I seen Kenyon Martin.
Exactly. Hey, and Mac McClung. Y'all know Riff Raff? You guys, Riff Raff?
Yes.
That's Mac McClung is Riff Raff's cousin. Just for a little sidebar, okay?
All right. I partied with Riff Raff 4 times.
Bro, he's
in Vegas, baby. Oh, he got a purple house, homeboy. Awesome. Cool ass dog. Probably with homeboy.
Yeah, so Mac McClung actually had a dope ass high school highlight tape. Super sick.
This
went
dunk
to
contest is going to take like 7 minutes.
What happens if it's the best one ever? Because it's some random.
What?
This dunk contest. What if it's a dope ass dunk contest because it's some random people that don't have any hype?
All right, check this out.
I'm going on record that Mac McClung wins it right now. That's my pick. Watch. Check back next week.
Do you remember when Vince Carter won the dunk contest?
Who doesn't?
On the first dunk?
Who doesn't?
So what the fuck are we talking about?
Yo, Vince Carter won. Vince Carter won dunk contests like in regular games. Like what the fuck?
The problem is
walking highlight reel, yeah,
and just playing, and just,
Why is it though? Why is it that NBA players don't care about the dunk contest?
I don't listen. Let me ask you guys this. Let's do this. Let's go this way.
They used to.
Let's do this. Let's go this way. We'll go this. You start, and we'll come back around. What are 3 things, Jeffrey, you think can make the dunk contest better? I'm talking about culturally, sponsorships, everything. What do you think? 3 things. Go around. I don't know how we can market this shit better because nobody gives a fuck for some reason.
All right, so for number 1, if you bringing in some ratings, you gotta fucking do it. Which is very vague, I understand. I think you have to be an all-star at least to compete in the dunk.
Oh.
Yeah. Name. You're gonna get a big name now.
they should add a category.
About the fucking gym.
I think they should add a category to the dunk contest. There should be an action dunk where you have to dunk on someone.
Oh.
Right. Like bring a defender in.
Head coach. Our next coach said. Yeah.
Garnet.
You clickety clacking. You clickety clacking. You're fucking clickety clacking.
Listen, this dude is a dude. No, this is the funniest fuckers for watching. And listen, his department, he gets busy. Shout out to that guy.
I have no fucking idea what just happened.
Hey, the smiling nod.
It's like then it's all-star weekend with the pro.
Jeff, it's clicking.
Click.
What's up?
It's
clicking.
What about now? Let me know when you hear me.
I hear
We're
you,
the Dank Dads.
but I don't know. It was weird. I didn't hear not a goddamn thing Marcus said. Not a goddamn thing.
Fuck. What about now?
No, you sound very nice right now.
Yeah.
Damn,
Like
that's
it
so
don't
whack.
make no
I don't know what
sense.
the fuck's going on.
It's
I
like
don't
whenever
get it.
y'all get
I don't
amped,
get it.
when
It's
y'all get
always-
emotional, that shit start to clicking in.
That was some bullshit.
Actually, nope. Now it's clicking right now. Maybe it's a loose wire or something. That's just bananas.
DANANAN.
Hell yeah.
Whatever it is, it's fucking annoying.
Just a bit.
What about now?
No, you sound
That's
real
good.
good right now, yeah.
Ah, dude, that shit's so irritating. I can't wait for the fucking day that we don't have to worry about any of this. And motherfuckers are taking care of it for us.
Are you thinking?
It's just gets, it's just whack.
What happened?
They didn't hear anything what you said about Garnett. So
Nothing.
nothing.
I heard.
Maybe.
I did
I
hear
don't know.
Garnett, but that's about it.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Are we back? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Are we well?
Yeah.
Everybody
I hope
perfect?
so.
Can you hear me perfectly clear?
At the
I am
moment.
clear now. All right, beautiful.
So we're an hour and 40 in, and we've had 4 of those. Not
What?
terrible. We'll fuck up fucking.
Hey, listen. This is a very rare thing that we're going through tonight. Let me say this. Listen to me. Listen. This is a very rare thing that we're going through technically tonight. This has never happened before.
Y'all
I'm
better
gonna
look
keep
outside. You
pushing
might have
through.
one of them balloons up above your house or some
Oh
shit.
shit!
What balloon?
Them joints
Oh,
from China,
shit.
dog. Them China balloons, dog.
That's it up.
Hey, listen.
Bruh, that one.
I promise you, this will never happen again. I promise you that. As soon as we get off of here, this will never happen again. And it's nobody's fault but mine. I'm going to fix it. If we use some different systems tonight, and I don't know what's going on, but guess what? We're going to nail it down.
I like blaming the balloon.
We
though.
all,
That's cool.
we all
let me-
blame
You
you.
can blame the balloon.
Let me go back though. My boy Garnett
Okay.
is in the room. Okay, I want to say this. He's one of the funniest humans you've ever seen on Facebook. He's got kids. He's a super cool dude. Hey, listen, I'm going to make sure that he gets into the room, and he's going to probably be the last that comes into the room. Anybody that hasn't been Dank Dad
You can't
since
shut it down too early. Is what you're trying to say.
what?
You can't shut it down too early.
Shut what down?
That's why he has to come in late. Because you don't want to shut him down too early.
Listen, saying like when we solidify this team, it's over. Like we got some people that are legitimately going to be on this show. It'll be me and you, and then there'll be other people that come along. We got the guys right here, right? We all gonna eat together. But I'm about to solidify the Dank Dad team for sure. Together, Jeffrey and I. We're gonna solidify it. And it's going to be done. Ain't nobody else coming in the room.
Do it.
All right. There it is. Salute to that shit.
We are the Dank Dads. You can catch us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all the good shit. We go live every Friday night.
Can I talk these HBCU issues, guys?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
Can we talk HBCU?
depressing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I guess. It hurt my feelings real quick. It's fine.
Who? You. Hey, you know what? Nah. Hey, you know what you are? You a dick bag.
I don't got my shirt on today. I give you the screw you guys. I don't got my shirt today.
Listen. Matter of fact, you are fucking listen. You an elephant too, because you don't forget nothing, you little dirty bastard. Hey, listen. I've been around Jason Smith half my life, and I know this motherfucker. And the more that we do this podcast, I remember his little nasty tactics. I remember this little bastard.
I seen how he's working now.
Yes,
seen that. He let a couple episodes
he
slide.
sure did.
You trying to play it cool? God damn it.
All right, okay.
All right.
I'm gonna cut you. I
thought you. Hey,
look at me.
He showed us.
I come in peace. I
He showed us card.
I come in peace. You know what I'm saying? I give you the Rodney King Jones too. Can't we all just get along?
Listen. First of all, Jason's Omega Sci-Fi. All right, that's first of all. First and foremost, Jason's Omega Sci-Fi, and he went to a historically HBCU. Tell him what you went to, Jason.
I went to Morehouse.
Morehouse. Salute to Morehouse College.
That's fine. Drag us, dog. Drag us. It's all good. Drag.
Jason, why don't do me like that, bro?
No, man. No,
I swear, it's not what I'm.
Hold on. Why does my man Marcus got to take the responsibility for dragging y'all?
I don't want to drag.
Oh, no, I'm gonna jump on board.
He know. I know. I get why.
I get that.
I get why he's saying
I'm
it.
just creating some controversy.
Ain't no. Hey, listen. It's already controversy. Ain't gotta create shit. Hey, listen. Remember, I jumped on here and said shit without him being on here just because I didn't want to hear his shit. So that's why he's just getting me back. That's all he's doing. I know what the fuck you doing.
That's fine.
I know who you are.
That's fine. I love you.
Hey, listen. Listen. Me and Jason used to get mad at me and wouldn't talk to me for like 2 days straight, like nothing.
Yeah, man. But I would stare at you.
Hey, listen. We would be together like this. We'll be in the huddle. And I'd be like, hey, yeah, listen, we're great dude. And he wouldn't say a word for 2-3 days straight. This is who he is. So I'm just catching up on who I'm dealing with again. I'm like, this motherfucker. And it's always, and every time he gets into this place, I just laugh. It's like, yo, I just wait. But your timing is amazing. You doghead motherfucker. Anyway, so
let's do it.
The whole Ed Reed saga. Deion Sanders. Bethune-Cookman is a shithole of a school with resources out the wazoo, and they just not doing nothing. It's just the weirdest thing I've ever seen, and I'm just wondering, do we get mad when the federal government comes in and takes over? We get mad when they come in and say, okay, we got to do something. Like, how do we help these kids who are sitting with mold and sharing helmets and molding their equipment and sharing cleats? How do we help?
I don't even know, dog, because this ain't like a new story, right? Like, when I was at Morehouse, another HBCU, like literally right around the corner, Morris Brown, they went bankrupt. Right. And like all the kids like lost their credibility and everything. Kids had to like transfer Some were allowed to finish the semester, right? But it's like, how do you get to that fucking point, right? Where just the school middle of the year is like, we ain't got no more money, y'all. Y'all go ahead. Keep the laptops we gave y'all. Good luck. Like, and I'm gotta imagine it's way more stories than that. Like, I literally have no idea. I really don't. I really don't. And shoot, even for Morehouse to be Black Ivy League, some of them buildings, if they didn't have the Olympics come through, some of them buildings would probably be just as dilapidated as many other schools.
Do you know who else was a Morehouse man? Jeffrey?
We talking about like famous ones?
Martin Luther King.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a Morehouse man.
So, but my question is like, if you're saying it as bad as it was, how do you pull that over Ed Reed's head? Or do you think that like how do you fake him into wanting to take that position for it to fall that quickly though? He didn't. It was what, 3 months? It's that. Like how do you pull the wool over somebody that heavy? Like how does that happen?
I think what. Go ahead, Zach.
Go ahead.
I think what happens traditionally is that sometimes there's a major separation in between Black people on certain levels when it comes to like the chillin circuit in the NFL. Those HBCUs are chillin circuit. The chillin circuit is what you work in the entertainment industry when you're trying to get on. You go through every town, every little part, and you work it. You sing songs until you get that number one to another level. They've never come out of it. There's use that poverty is virtuous. Old Black people like to make sure that young Black people suffer for some reason while they sit on $168 million. And I have no idea what that is. I don't know why, but it's a real thing.
So the act they put on for Ed Reed was enough to blind him?
No, I think that they got so blinded by their fucking
How does Ed Reed get blinded?
He didn't get blinded.
I think he might have gone in with blinders on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the hopes of bringing up an HBCU.
But the problem with Dion was the effort wasn't reciprocated, right? Like they didn't match the level that he was trying to do.
It's not even about that. It's not. I mean,
it is though, because he was asking.
Go ahead, Brett.
All right. So for Jeffrey, so the federal government is the number one supporter of all HBCUs. All right. Okay. So, the state usually does not support any HBCUs. All that funding usually goes to their staple. You know what I mean? Their staple schools.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So the game changer is Dion coming. You know what I mean? Reed coming. These cats coming into these HBCUs, building high caliber players. Building, people are gonna come see those games. They're not gonna come see, Michigan if they know it's better players over here. They're gonna come see these games. They're gonna come look at these players. Now the fund is gonna go to them. Remember, they were just arguing about that. What in the Senate or in Congress they was arguing about that. About I guess how HBCUs are marketing to pull in these players. Now these players are wanting to go to HBCUs, and these stable schools is like, hey, come over here. We'll give you this. We'll give you that because they want those high caliber players.
Right.
So I mean,
no, is Ed Reed didn't even get a chance to do that though, and he went in and then he backed out on what it seemed like on his own.
nah.
Let me say this. There's a major cancer over the HBCU system where you can look at us but don't see us, right? It's almost like
So you can look at us with the Ed Reed signing, but don't see
the trash,
don't see the field.
Don't 100%. And listen,
but that's why
but
that's why I'm confused. Did Ed Reed not see the field before he took that job?
No, he did. He never been there.
Did they paint him a picture that was?
Bro, first of all, you have to remember the guy didn't have a solidified contract.
Bro, you take a tour of the facility before you sign anyway.
Listen, what I'm saying is, you can see the overall jankiness of the whole situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're working out a deal with this guy, and they have not fucking sent the bells and whistles. Let me explain to you. I had a partner of mine at Wake Forest who started a tech company when he was in college. And so he started a tech company. He sold it in college. I think he made something like $3 million, something small. And then he ended up getting ready to graduate. He started getting other kind of jobs. And these companies would send this motherfucker a private jet to come and get him, to bring him places so that he could just come and interview and bring him back. They didn't put him on American. They didn't put him on Virgin. One of my favorite airlines. Salute to Virgin Airlines. Shout out. But listen,
nice.
At the end of the day, they sent the private jet for this guy. And they wanted to show him how much they wanted him. The problem that I have is that for some reason, these HBCUs act like we don't breathe and think and live and exist just like Colorado. The same way. We forget that shit. All of a sudden, we have a deficit when it's time to figure out what we have. We can dance, we can be stepping, we can be doing everything, but guess what? We ain't putting no money back. That's the bottom line. And then we have to figure out how we can get these people to stop with the bullshit, because it's the board members.
Oh yeah.
Listen, when you look at everything that points
what confuses me though is Ed Reed didn't have a conversation with Dion.
He did
Before committing to that. That's what confuses me. I don't get that connection. If that's why Dion left, what act did they put on for Ed? I don't get that. Ed thought he could save the day, like for real, or like I'm confused by that connection. Hey,
listen, here's my thing.
Or it's come from a good place?
No, like, yeah. See, that's the problem that I have, is that what you're saying is the truth that black people don't say. What you're saying out of your fucking innocent face is what black people refuse to say. It's like, yo,
I just don't get it.
No. What you're saying is you didn't see this stupid shit coming. Yeah, no. Listen, that shit's been bad down there for a long time. And let me tell you something.
How does he not know that? That's what's confusing to me. How does he not know that?
I think, you know what I think? I think Ed Reed went down there to see exactly how bad it was. And when he got down there and really came from Miami, the University of Miami, to Bethune-Cookman, what's that, Talladega, guys? Am I right? Is that Talladega? Anyway, Daytona. And he gets there, and it's like, he's just right there. Oh, boy. And he gets there, and he realized that it's dog shit. But it's just not dog shit. Let me tell you a funny story so you can understand. I know a powerful rapper told me a story one time about he was dating this woman who's married to a quarterback. And he said that he dated her, and he said that he let her live in his house in L.A. and he came home to surprise her one time, and there was dog shit all over the fucking house. I'm gonna say this again because I'm not gonna do many of these stories. I ain't gonna do this shit too many times, but this just brings something back. This rapper, I used to do a couple things for his clothing line, and he said that he cut this other singer loose he was dating because he came home to surprise her in his LA house, and he hadn't been there for like a couple months. And he said he came home and there was dog shit from her dog everywhere. He was like, "We are over."
We can't get no names. All right, okay, go on with the story.
Not at all.
I didn't think we were gonna get any names, but I figured I'd ask. All right.
It's just mile high sometimes. And so, yeah, when you see shit like that, it's like, yo, I don't want to. This is fucking.
Like that singer was cool and all, but when you really got in deep, but that, I just he was at the college doing tours, interviews. He must have put on a good face for him. That's what's confusing me is I don't see that connection.
That
didn't. So I think he was supposed to speak or do something, and they basically told him don't even show up.
Fuck. Like that.
Say what?
Basically told that man don't show up. Blindsided that man. I guess he wasn't going to say what they wanted him to say.
Shit, apparently.
Or you know, I guess
grand closing.
I guess it's his past, you know, whatever. Oh man.
Ain't no past. He got there and saw that there was dog shit everywhere. There were crackheads in the fucking. Yo, do you know that these kids had homeless people in their cafeteria that they had to remove? They have mold on the walls. They told them to spray with bleach. Do you know that these guys are sharing football helmets and cleats with mold in it? No, this is bad, bro.
That's wild.
And so when I said about the rapper shit, the analogy was like, yo, he could have came home and seen a couple turds. But when he seen dog shit on every floor, he was like, bitch, you got to go.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm just nodding off high over this motherfucker, homeboy. I'm telling you. What he saw appalled him. So he jumped on. He was like, do y'all understand we picking up trash? Now listen, he comes from Miami.
Yeah, I like his power move though, when he addressed everybody and he FaceTimed Dion at the same time. That's a power move.
Well, listen,
I like that.
Jeff,
I like that.
But you are right. Dion said, I told you. And so to hear you say that, it's just like an innocent person. There was great common sense asking, hey, what's wrong with you niggas, man? What's going on?
It's not, I just don't understand how they pulled the wool over him so heavy.
I don't know why Ed went down there and thought that he was going to get something better. I don't, because there's a lot of colleges like that.
Especially with probably talking to Dion on why he left.
I truly don't
another
know.
fair shot at it. Like that's what I think. Definitely coming from a good spot, coming from a place of growth and change. I think, but
well, I just don't think they can be mad at Deion Sanders anymore. Just leave Deion the fuck alone now.
Oh yeah.
And they need help at Bethune-Cookman. I don't want to skip over the fact that they need extreme help at Bethune-Cookman. Do you know that they have 1% of their donors because the original donors did not trust the Board of Administration enough to continue to just be regular donors to Bethune-Cookman. They decided to create a pseudo donor group, which was 12% of 11% of Bethune-Cookman's donors from alumni because they didn't want to be connected to the school. Like, damn, at what point do we really just say, yo, you know, there's something wrong? I look at you guys know Deontay Wilder, right? I'm gonna switch into boxing and segue out of this, right? If you look at Deontay Wilder, he is everything beautiful about black people, right? He's a handsome dude, specimen, good-looking guy, right? But as soon as Deontay Wilder, as soon as we saw through the armor and he started getting his ass whooped by Tyson Fury, he didn't accept any responsibility. He just fired the coach and told that coach, "I'd rather you let me die. I'd rather you let me die than save my life for throwing in the towel in this fight." Right? So instead of you seeing who I truly am, I'm losing this fight. Instead of you looking at what's not right and you save me, I'd rather you let me go out on my shield and I don't know. And that's what that system seems to be like. They just don't have they just are at a place where they don't want to accept any kind of responsibility at all. Deontay Wilder, he fired his coach instead of saying, you know what, I need to be a better boxer. And it's a lot of our systems that are like that in our culture. We do not accept responsibility.
Oh yeah.
And when you have mold on the food that you're serving at Bethune Cookman, we have to say, yo, we're fucking up. Man, listen.
At least.
Yes. How you treat your children as a person who's a president of a university, who could be a president, as a man, as a father, as a human, to know that someone could even mention that there's mold on these kids' food. I'm down there.
Yeah.
When you take on a job as a president, I have to exhaust myself to make sure that these kids are safe. Because I'm a father too. And listen, I just don't know when we lose the humanity of knowing that our young children, whether black, white, or whatever, are going through this shit. I don't know when we lose the humanity in that.
Do you think that the and this is just we're just getting some different shit than sports, but the question is, do you think the thought process is systematic? Has it changed due to systematic?
Kind of, yeah. I'm a chime in because it's like schools are so geared towards big business, right? Like if you think about just going back a generation, like our parents going to college, Bamas were able to pay for the year's tuition working a summer job. You know what I mean? Like while we are tens, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt trying to get a degree, right? I don't. How the fuck did math all of a sudden become $100,000 more expensive than it was for my parents? You know what I mean? Like schools recognize the opportunity to make money, and unfortunately, HBCUs they already kind of like 10 steps behind financially than these major schools, right? So if they jump on that same get money train and they don't have the facilities to make it look pretty, then yeah, they are just fucking over the community. But they're following the same protocol that all these major schools are following too. It's just like, but it's like Marcus said, right? Like we not at the HBCUs, they not giving money like that, right? Like, and even when they are, sometimes the funds aren't spent the way they need to be. I know when I was at Morehouse, there was a big stink about the president of the school had his house built on campus, and it was enough to build a whole new like facility for like a department. But yet it all went to him, and supposedly he was like, no, I needed this because I have functions at this house and blah 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 and blah blah blah. But in reality, the whole school was completely against spending that much bread on his house. And I got to
I want
imagine,
piggy.
Right.
I want to piggyback off of that, man.
Yeah,
So,
go for it.
I think the biggest thing is corruption. You know what I mean? And at HBCUs, corruption pretty much gets overlooked until it gets to a big enough level.
Oh, now you're talking about corruption within the college, right?
Almost definitely. Had a situation. I went to Bowie State. We had a situation with scholarships that it didn't the money didn't come in yet. That's what they told you. So they had you apply for a loan until the scholarship money came in. And when the scholarship money came in, it was supposed to take care of that. All right, the straight shell game. Straight shell game.
Oh, no, but
I heard that.
Whose fault does that go on? Are you talking about the federal government not coming through?
No,
the
fucking school.
This is what the school. This is what the school is telling you.
Holy shit!
I heard it before too.
So you go to, let's say, your dean. You go to your dean, whatever like that. You get some scholarship, whatever like that. They write on this form, and you take this joker down to the administration building, and it's supposed to be like your voucher for a scholarship. And you sit in there for about 2-3 hours before somebody come and even talk to you or recognize you. When they finally recognize you, they we're gonna process this stuff. So you think everything's cool, all right? Until you try to go in there and get you some books or try to get something that's supposed to be on your little card that they get you. And you want I ain't got no money. So you go back, hey, it's supposed to be on my card. Oh, it's coming and stuff like that. You apply for the loan.
Hey, yo.
They working you.
Hey, yo.
Can I ask this question then?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm about to ask a pretty real question here.
Go ahead.
Because I need to know. Obviously.
Hey, yo, you gonna do it again? Go for it. I love it.
Obviously, there's such thing as white privilege and systematicness. I get that. But based off what you just told me, is the white man the easy scapegoat then? Are we the easy fucking?
Hold on. No, hold on. Listen. You not understand what he's saying.
It's the leadership of the schools fucking the people.
Not at all. Listen, there's a point in time when, as black folks, we are told that it's white people all the time, right? Hold on.
Okay.
Right? You're told that. And listen, for me, I've never had too many. It's just weird. I don't really like the racism shit. Like, I went to white schools, and it was what it was. You got to benefit from what you got, right? Long story short, at the end of the day, I think that when you hear white for so long, and then you get into you say, I'm going to buy into the black shit and go to the school, and then you get there and be like, hey, man, this is some bullshit. Like, wait, what the fuck is going on here? Wait, I gotta do what?
But you don't ever hear that.
You don't. Now you're hearing it because it's just been going on for so long, and people have more reach to social media. Let me give you guys a quick synopsis. What's the time on our podcast?
Got 2 hours and 8 minutes.
All right. So listen. Let me give you a synopsis of what HBCU system is like. So I left Wake Forest and went to I didn't go to Winston-Salem State University. I didn't go there. I took a summer class there.
You went there?
Yeah, I did. No. But I mean, like, I wasn't. It was, I guess I did, right? So I took the summer class, and I let the head coach know, the football team, hey, look, I'm transferring. I basically just wanted to work out with the team and see what it was. I knew I wasn't going to go there. I just wanted to, use the facility. So one day I went to, I worked out one day and I went on the field, wanted to go on the field. And so I went to the training room and I tried to get my ankles taped and there was no training room. I said, yo, went to one of the assistant coaches.
Coming from Wake Forest.
Right. I went to one of the assistant coaches and said, yo, who's taping ankles? He said, what? I said, yeah, you ain't got anybody taping ankles? He was like, nah. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, this ain't weight, homie. I was like, nah, no problem. I knew what it was. You know what I'm saying?
He had to remind you though.
But I'm just simply saying, like, I knew that it. I knew, right? But I just didn't know. I knew that it was. I didn't know what they did. I didn't know where the buck stopped. And I'm like, ankles is the least of shit you can fucking do at Wake Forest. Listen, they don't let you step foot on anything you do at Wake Forest without getting your ankles taped. Bottom line. You could be going out there to fucking stretch. They let you put this. That's what they do. And so when I realized it wasn't that later on that night we had a practice. And so the first thing the coach came on the field, we were warming up. He brought everybody together. He said, "Listen, guys, I just want to let everybody know that we don't need transfers to win games." And that was way of just basically telling me, "Oh, you want people to see what I'm not doing over here, motherfucker, because you come from over there." That's the mentality of what's still running these HBCUs. That man's name was Kermit Blunt. And he went on to go do something else, coach at another school after a couple of years, and then over here in the athletic department, it was just a fuckery of fuckery. Of, like he said, a little bit of corruption here and there. The same coach that could ride around the campus in a Porsche, but his whole football team ain't no scholarships.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
As a black man, if you really know what it is, if you're a real one, like Dope Boys back in DC, there's dudes that tell you the whole crew be shining. You talk about diamonds and Gucci suits all over the place. You hear me? Because they believe in everybody. It's a mentality.
Everybody EB.
But for some EBE. But at the end of the day, when you see some of these coaches in the black college system, man, they look good while their guys are suffering. And that ain't how it works. And I don't even want to go into the churches.
Well, then
I ain't doing that. Not tonight.
Not today.
I ain't doing that.
Oh shit!
I'm not doing that. Not tonight.
But don't like Dion wasn't out. They didn't want to take that.
Dion wasn't out for what?
For that bullshit you're calling.
To help them raise up?
Yeah.
All right. Here's the thing about the Dion thing. When you bring somebody into that space that you really thought was going to be a good idea, but realized he's going to put pressure on you, and he's going to demand the best, as he just came from at Florida State, as he came from with the fucking Atlanta Falcons, the San Francisco 49ers, he done seen the best of the best. And that's all he's going to demand. And now he's putting the pressure on you. And now you're like, you know what? We got to get this motherfucker out of here. Mm-hmm. Listen, don't call Jay-Z for no money. They couldn't raise $29 million over 5 fucking years, homeboy. They didn't want Dion in that motherfucker. They said, yo, he is doing too much. And they looking at him way more than they looking at us.
So then it'll never change.
It won't.
Yeah.
I mean, Dion's a pretty good out. Dion is a really solid out for some change, and then have Ed Reed follow right behind him. I mean, that's a pretty good opportunity.
It's like a fairy tale story that we keep ruining, doesn't it?
Sorry.
It sounds like a fairy tale story that we continue to ruin, doesn't it?
It's going to change, but it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to be, it's going to be a process. I mean, the fact that I think that we have a conversation about it,
Then that's good. That's good that Dion, right? Give power to Dion on that.
Thank you.
Bringing that.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Like I in the midst of me thinking a negative fucking way. Thank you for that, bro. I was wrong for the way I was thinking at the time. You're right.
That's a good point.
You're right.
But now with Ed Reed doing 3 months and out,
I just want more, man.
Who's the next person to make that step?
But you don't know them. You don't know that guy.
No, of course not. But Ed Reed,
we need something. I don't know what we need. Listen, the fact that Ed Reed cracked the ground over there and just made it rocky, so that they can.
That was enough.
They can.
I think Dion did that. I don't think Ed Reed did that.
Ed
Reed was too quick in and out. There wasn't enough time to make any Instagram post for a long period of time.
Well, listen. I think with the Dion thing, and please, guys, help me.
Dion did that, I think.
Help me if I'm wrong. I think with the Dion thing that they looked at it as him coming in and making a name for himself over Ed Reed walking in and seeing the craziness that was Bethune-Cookman. Like Jeffrey, I don't think you really can understand, like, buildings full of trash. Like the size of a basketball court. Full of trash in buildings,
but
bro.
That's so I'm thinking as
when I was saying about the girl with the dog shit and the rap, like, he saw shit everywhere and was like, you got to get out.
And he didn't see that till after taking the job.
He didn't take it. They were supposed to solidify the contract on campus, so he came early to get to work.
Even so, he was out on the field looking at shit, right?
But even all right. So, but wait, no, he might have just been looking at sports facilities, right? He might not even gotten a look at the whole campus. He might have just got a taste of the one part that was semi-acceptable.
I can't sit with that because he probably came in with the same approach Dion did. And you're only going to look at percentage of it all?
I think it was a lot different. I think JSU was totally different. Dion would have never went to did anything with Bethune-Cookman. I'm telling you, when I'm saying grimy of all grimies, that is what Ed Reed ran into.
So they played him. If you're going to make monumental change, how do you not look at everything before you step in?
Do you guys? Hey, listen. Are you guys understanding the mind state here?
Mm-hmm.
This dude is saying, how did you get played like that? And I have no idea how to answer that question. That's a good fucking question.
Especially, hold on.
I don't know. You're right. Hold on. Did you ever think about that? Did any of you guys ever think about that? Did any of you guys ever think about how Ed Reed got that far? Listen, this is a great fucking question.
I do. I have a perfect. So you know about the road to hell, right? You know about the road to hell? It's paved with good intentions.
Okay,
it's paved
so that's
with
what I was
good
saying.
intentions, right? So
he saw that and was like, "Fuck that! I can still make a change."
Ed Reed was hood. Ed Reed is hood. He was probably like, "Look, man, if I don't try to do something, who the fuck is?"
You're right.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
Hey, yo, hold on. I'm still kind of blown by the fact that you are right. Why the fuck would he get that far?
So what confuses me the most? Hold on. What confuses me the most is he's not the first one to do it. Like Dion already did the work for him. Listen.
Different environment though.
Has he ever been to Bethune-Cookman?
No. Without a doubt, he's following the footsteps of Dion, regardless.
What I'm saying to you is that Jackson State University is a much more upgraded university.
I get that. But he didn't go to Bethune-Cookman before Dion. Dion had already set the path on the bullshit.
You're right.
And then he comes in after the fact.
Listen,
you can be blind in the beginning, but if somebody already did it, you know they had conversations before.
But Bethune-Cookman was another level of bullshit. Like there was no trash on the ground.
So they fucking played him.
Listen.
They played him.
I get where you're coming from, but look, there's a certain level of just like JSU, they have problems that they can fix very easily.
Right.
At JSU.
Dion picked the best situation.
What we're talking about right now, we're talking about the fucking projects of universities.
Yeah.
I am telling you, bro.
They still had to put some hope into Ed Reed.
Listen, you are right. And I'm not disagreeing with you that, yes, I'm trying to sit here now and I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck did Ed Reed even think this was a good idea?
Because he wasn't the first one. He wasn't the first one like Dion.
But Dion's situation was much different.
No, he opened up to the bullshit. He opened it up to why Dion left in the first place.
Dog, Ed Reed could have never done what Dion did.
Gave a small glimpse into the bullshit. Ed Reed got thrown in the deep end. Right, like Dion.
The reason why Dion, even if it was a small glimpse, the reason why Dion left was enough. So if Ed Reed saw that was enough, any more than that, it just confuses me.
Hey, listen, I know for a fact that Ed Reed got there and saw some crazy shit and was like, yo, I don't know where they do this shit. And that's what happened.
I genuinely believe that You know what I'm saying? When you are in a high standing in the black community, you go one of two routes. You either look back like, I gotta help my community, I gotta help lift my people up, or you're like, I got up out of there and I don't have to look back. Ed obviously was going, I'm trying to bring people up with me, right? He went to a terrible place. He was probably had the best intentions, like, man, we're gonna turn this shit around. But then, like Marcus said, it's fucking shit everywhere, fucking homeless people, trash everywhere. He was
And I
probably
get
like,
that, and I get that, and
yeah.
I get that. But Dion didn't give him a heads up.
Hey,
I met the best one, and it's fucked off.
I don't think you can ultimately prepare, right? Because you figure he's at Jackson State and he's dealing with his own problems.
See. I look at it differently. When he FaceTimed Dion, it almost felt like Dion was sitting back like,
I told you,
brother.
I told
man.
you.
I understand, bro.
Sure.
You are
right.
Hey, yo, he's right.
They had already had the conversation where Ed Reed was probably like, I gotta take this chance to try to help the community.
And I respect that 100%.
I'm not doubting you. I'm with that.
No, the place from not from Ed Reed for he
Right.
must have seen hope, right? Some hope.
That's why I go back to the road to hell is paved with bad intentions. I mean, with good intentions. So Ed Reed had the best intentions, and he ended up in hell. You hear me?
That is true. Hey, yo, listen.
Grand.
Jeez.
No more. Like, kind of open it up.
Every head coach job. I want to move real quick, guys. I want to about 30 minutes on.
Hey,
we
sending Morse code. We sending Morse code. Y'all signaling the Germans again, dog. China's balloon is above.
It's clicking.
Marcus, look for the balloon. China's looking at you, dog.
I'll be right back.
The balloon.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Is it better? Huh?
Yeah, it's getting better. Yeah.
Yeah. I know what it is now. It's when you walk out this room. There's something going on.
I thought it was maybe like a loose wire or something. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Oh yeah, that's what it is.
I can hear you.
When you're walking out of this room, that's what it is. Because every time we left,
because maybe, you know what, that might be right. Because the first time it happened, I think is when you went, up.
Yeah, sure was.
That might be
I
close.
said all that shit, and then click.
And you were standing. You were standing when you said it too.
Yep.
That's
right. Exactly what it is. Just figured it out.
That's all right. Y'all figure that shit out.
That's perfect. There we go. 2 lions. 2 fucking lions. And let me tell you something. You are an idiot.
Nah, man.
Stupid.
These kids got me emotional this week, man. I'm feeling some kind of way.
Stupid.
Maybe a little bit. I might have heard that before. I might have
figured it out. It's when we leave out from the mic.
Cause look, it stopped clicking, and then it started back when Jeff came back in the room.
When I got up, remember that time, and I got up, none of what you said.
What's the difference?
I don't.
Silence.
Wow.
And I pray for about
y'all clicking like shit right now. Motherfucking Sammy Davis Jr. dancing. fucking clickety clacking out there.
Listen to the Dank Dog. Tell them where they can find us at, Jeffrey.
If you can hear us, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, let's go. It's a total vibe. It's just a bunch of dads fucking vibing.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. I am having the best time of my life. Where the fuck is William Bridge?
There's gonna become a day.
He said he's coming back. He said I'll be back. Oh, of course.
There's gonna be a day where there's no more technical difficulties, and oh man, I can't wait. I envision that day.
I'm just going to make some fire sprint now.
So tell me.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 2 hours and 25 minutes.
10?
10 o'clock.
Okay, cool.
It's 1 a.m. here. It's 1 a.m. here, Doc.
That's your fault.
No, it's 10.
That's your fault.
It's only 10.
That's your fault for living over there, cuz.
It's only 10.
That's your fault, cuz. That's your fault, cuz.
You know, I was just born here and shit, you know.
What's wrong with you?
Man, I gotta blame my parents and my grandparents and their parents.
So nice here.
Dude, if you think about it,
fuck you.
The sports world is catered to the West Coast heavily.
I think so.
It is. It 100% is.
Well,
my
mind was blown when I woke up in Vegas. Woke up in Vegas, went down to get my continental breakfast, and ended up watching 2 football games at fucking 9 in the morning. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Hey, listen, we love that life. We
absolutely
love.
We don't have to wait till 8 p.m.
Who does
prime time games?
Listen, man, fuck that. You gotta wait till when?
8 p.m.
That's kind of nice.
8 p.m. for prime time.
Hey, as soon as you get them out the day, you like breakfast game. You like, yes.
You don't have to wait for nothing until 1.
Fuck all that. Salute to them.
I'm jealous.
5 p.m. kickoff. That's the dopest.
Let's get into boxing, man. Can we talk some boxing real quick? I just want to do about 35 minutes of boxing. I'm gonna get up, make a Jefferson Fried show. He gonna take me to the store. He gonna drive me to the store, and then I'm gonna come back and then go sleep.
You see Davis pled guilty.
Cool.
Hit and run. Javante Davis pled guilty to hit and run. Sentencing in May. Sentencing in May. Hit and run. Pled guilty. I don't know if it's gonna mess up the fight or not. Boxing's always with this fucker anyway.
Well, talk about time dropping. We were talking about that, right? One. Guys go, but today sweep that under the. I don't want to get into it. Like, I think it's just. I don't know what the fuck if he made a mistake or not. I don't know. I have no idea what that is, but he got that bag and he's gonna fix that. And the show must go on. But where the show gonna go on at?
He did the goofiest shit.
Another country.
What?
Yeah, I can see that. He did the goofiest shit. So apparently, Super Bowl weekend, there's some reports that he fucked his ankle up. Like rolled it, being drunk in a club. He posted on his private jet. DJ. Ankles and chin. He's rolling back and forth, just twisting the fuck out of his ankles. It's the whole video.
What?
Why do you entertain me if it's
Stack, I feel like we should just start having our own conversation now.
Yeah.
Basically.
Y'all get the click clacking. Y'all get the click clacking. Every time y'all get the click clacking, it's always a great moment, and we just sitting here like, what the fuck?
No. I'm sorry. Listen,
they didn't hear none of that. God damn it.
You didn't hear it?
No, that's what he's talking about. The click clacking.
Oh no, man! Is it over?
You hear it?
For a moment,
Like
I heard you just say, "Did you hear us?"
Okay.
We good?
All right. Yeah.
Oh my God. It's okay. We will never have this problem again. But anyway, he was just talking about Javante releasing a video of him. They said he got injured.
Right, so the rumors that at Super Bowl weekend, Javante Davis it rolled his ankle or hurt his ankle really bad, and there's a lot of rumors going around. Y'all hear that?
Didn't hear that rumor. Yeah, I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
So he came out and posted a video on his PJ, on his private jet, and the video was set up to just show his feet. And he's rolling back and forth on his ankles. Like he's got his feet next to him, he's just fucking rolling on his ankles. And that's the entire video. And then it just clicks off to just prove that, no, my ankles are okay. It was a weird vibe. Like, he's fucking his ankles up.
He's not going to jail.
So
I don't think so either.
Was it really his ankles though? Was it really his feet? If he was only seeing his feet, was it really his feet?
That's a good point. It was just on his fucking social media. So great point. I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta keep that stock up.
Right.
That's a good point. I didn't think that far.
What do you think we do with boxing at this point? Showtime Boxing is closing down. Al Heyman ain't got no money. We have Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. We have Javante Davis, Devin Haney, George Stevens. We have a lot is not getting done. We go to the Jake Paul.
Own deal.
When they get their own deal does deal over here. But if you know from the where I call that, you want to get it done, fool. We embrace Stacker.com.
Post about it
every day, cuz.
Every day.
How does that with this thing? When you go more for real, maybe but that got me.
I can't hear the last part.
I'm saying,
And I still don't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I would love to say I was just fucking with you, but I legit can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
I'm trying to tell you, man, you need to look outside. It's a goddamn balloon from China above your house. They are fucking y'all over right now. Go get your gun. Go get your gun. Go get your gun from that Super Emporium